Hello. Hello. How's it going? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Sorry, things are a little bit. I'm already in the game. Had completely different plans. I thought my actual original plan was I was going to play a bit of Red Dead Redemption. I thought, oh, I'll start a new game. We can play through the story and I don't know, have a little fun with that. But unfortunately, Rockstar's ass, and you can't family share your games. The way I do it is I have my personal account, and then when I created my streamer account, I wasn't going to buy all games again, so I just family share it with myself. So unfortunately, I can't family share that, and I already rebought Skyrim the other day, and I'm still fairly grumpy about that. So yeah, no Red Dead Redemption until it's maybe massively on sale again. Then I'll buy it again. It's just so shit. It's just so shit. But yeah, fine. So, and yeah, I was busy with some other things this morning, trying to catch up on some stuff. Did a whole bunch of cooking. Made a big pot of soup again, and suddenly realized, oh crap, it's late. And yeah, I didn't really have time to do anything else. Also very sleepy, very tired. Not really had a good time. So yeah, we're probably not going to stream that long. We're just going to hang out a little bit. Maybe play a bit of Skyrim, maybe play a bit of Stardew Valley again, maybe as usual, jump back to Vampire Survivors. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll just see how it goes. It's also very hot, and I can't turn my fan on because my fan is too noisy and my microphone picks it up, which does suck a little bit. I need to make a better plan. I don't know what I'm going to do if it's very summery and it actually gets very hot. It's not that hot today. It's about 20, but my flat is doesn't have airflow. So on a day when it's fairly hot, and I've cooked a whole bunch, and I've done washing, then it's very hot in my flat and very humid. Apparently it's 28 next to my PC. So yeah, not great fun. So we'll see if I feel like it too sweaty, then I'll either turn the fan on. So this is with the fan on. I think the noise gate will pick it up. So if I don't talk, I don't think you'll hear it if I don't talk. But while talking, if the noise gate kicks off, then yeah, you'll hear fan noises in my voice, and my audio's already slightly shitty. I don't want to do that as well. So yeah. We're just gonna see how it goes. Hope we don't overheat. And we'll see if we can do a little Skyrim. Oh, I want to turn the E and B stuff off. I don't like how it looks. So what do we want to do? We want to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. I can't believe I'm playing Skyrim again. I still don't quite know what's in the mod and what's not in the mod. Oh, I forgot Skyrim's really quiet. That's a little bit hot, loud. Oh shit, the wrong button. How do I close that tab? Yeah, we're just gonna play a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna play. Depends how much I feel like it. I considered maybe playing a little of Elden Ring, but I still think Elden Ring is not quite my play it on stream game. I think I'm just gonna get too frustrated that everyone can see how bad I am. I'd much rather let me get a bit more comfortable. Much rather be shit in private than yeah on stream. Making progress in that at least. I finally hit a guy. I just can't kill him. I don't know, because I can't do my summons. He's immune to everything I'm trying to cheese the game with, and I just can't kill him. Luckily, it's not necessary, but I want to kill him, so I'll come back after I've leveled up another 100 levels or something. I don't really know how high you can actually level up. I need to remember to quick save. all the time because, yeah, game's a little bit unstable. We're going to sneak up on those assholes. Yeah, so I either need to get good or, I don't know, respec or something. Or just ignore. But I want to kill everyone in Elden Ring. I feel I'm cheesing the game enough that I should be able to kill everyone. It's just when people are immune to all my cheesing abilities. Hello. I'm not friendly, are you?
For a fight. All right, you've got
Okay. Okay. Sure. Get get flamed. Okay. That was oh, I did actually take a little bit of damage. I don't want to do my usual and pick up every single thing and go sell it. I think I'm going to try to be more of an exploring person this time. And just, I don't know, pick up some things that are cool. Don't know what's going to be cool or not, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't played Skyrim in a very long time. Very, 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 very. I actually want to play Morrowind again.
bad time to get lost there.
Morrowind was always my favorite. Music definitely kicked in for a second there. I'm not quite sure. Let's pick up some apples. Guess we want to eat them. How do I know my health is? If it's not showing, does it mean it's full? I can't remember. Does health recharge in Skyrim? No idea. And even if it did in basic Skyrim, that doesn't mean anything. What boots am I wearing? So I can't remember what the controls are. I'm not going to wear the Thalmor stuff, actually. I'm going to wear normal people things. Yeah, let's just do that. Some stolen thingies. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think we're mostly gonna play magic. Mostly. Oh, was there anything else up here? No. Ooh, I forgot that I get a bit nauseous from this. Wait, let me see. I ordered some stuff. I don't know why Skyrim makes me so nauseous now. How long does this take to kick in? Okay. I've never tried this patches things. No idea why my mic is sensitive. Maybe that's why it picks up every single thing. And the mic's not supposed to be that sensitive, but I talk too quietly. So I can't, unless I want to start talking in a normal person loud voice, I'm gonna have to... Do I just stick this behind my ear? Stick it in your navel or the back of your ears. I don't stick it in my navel, I'm way too hairy. Not recommended to use by poorly surgery body. What the does that mean? Did I just buy some dodgy thing? Okay. If I die on stream, it's due to dodgy motion sickness patches. Oh, that smells strongly. Holy shit. I'm concerned. A little bit. I'm not big for medication things, but unless it's motion sickness, then I'm just like, fine, let's just do it. Okay. There's a patch stuck behind my ear. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Cool. I just don't know what's different. Why am I suddenly getting nauseous from Skyrim when I've played this for years and I never used to? Could just be me. Might not be the game. It might just be me. Maybe this monitor is different. It's a curved monitor, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that? It's not that curved. Maybe it's just old age kicking in. You're supposed to become less sensitive to motion sickness as you age, aren't you? Let's do a decent actual save. Okay. I've seen people play Skyrim and stuff, and then they've got like one save game. One. And they always just overwrite, and I think, what the hell? Why? I create like 50 or 100, and then I start cycling through them. Which is obviously on the other end of why am I doing that, but I mean, saves aren't that big, and these games are dodgy enough that if you corrupt your save or something breaks, why wouldn't you want to reload an old save? It's just so weird. I don't know. Or people playing, they just trust the autosave. What the hell? Have you played a Bethesda game before? There's someone over here, wasn't there? Okay, we're going into combat mode. Hello. Cool. We are killing them, which is good. Hello. Oh shit. Save me, Avienda. Whatever your name is. Why are you so strong? Oh shit, I'm pathetically weak then. She smashed the shit out of this dude. What the hell? I was flaming him and thinking I was killing him, and looked at his health and all of it was still there. Oh no, they keep on... Okay, maybe not. Maybe that guy was just fire resistant or something. Hello. Amulet of Stendarr. Let's pick up some ale. I want to have a drink later. I'm having a drink right now. Nice little beer. A little beer, but a big can. Because it is weekend. And I bought some beers yesterday for board game day. It's really fun. Enjoyed it. It's strange hanging out with people again. I haven't done that in a very, very long time. And yeah, seeing some people tomorrow again. Haven't been social for like 2 months, and now suddenly twice in the same weekend. What is going on? Is he dead or sleeping?
So we're just supposed to sleep here when Corbett comes off with that dog?
That dark elf wants to go on ahead leather. Better than us risking our necks.
I'm gonna make the music slightly quieter. This is weird. I think it's already fairly quiet, isn't it? Music quieter. Ambience a little bit quieter. And let's make the voices loud. Sure. Aha.
Corbett doesn't come back. I want my share from that cloth.
Just shut it. Keep an eye out for trouble.
I forgot that there's like some dialogue here.
Is someone there?
Yes, someone is here. Don't shoot me with an arrow.
What's the magic?
Oh shit. Where are those apples? Oh, that doesn't heal me. Oh. Okay, that's okay. We killed him. We killed him. I'll unlock the chest now. Just want to see whether the people have anything interesting. Don't know whether I should turn the lockpick mod back on. Because, of course, when I can... if it's got the minigame, I can basically unlock anything. I think I'm okay with that. I'm really pissed off. I really wanted to play Red Dead. How much is it right now? But I hate rebuying a game. I guess fine, it's a different account. Oh, come on. Skyrim also doesn't play nice on Windows. In a window. As soon as you click on something, it takes control back. Come on, Steam, open up. Show me the store. Fine, I'll just view it in the browser. Skyrim, stop taking control of my mouse. Browser. So, Red Dead. Yeah, I'm not paying £55 to buy a game again. That's just ridiculous. It's nonsense. That's silly. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, I think it's because you don't really buy the game on Steam. You buy the game in the Rockstar bullshit. So yeah, okay, I'll just never play this on stream then. Oh shit. Is this redone as well? Oh, level up. Yeah, some sounds are really loud and some sounds are really quiet. So what? Level up. To get my magic, I should get my health up a little bit. Let's get my health up a little bit. I do wanna be Destruction Man. Oh, I can't do these yet, can I? I don't think I've got 30. Oh, I've got 21. It says it right there. Yet. Let's do Spell Surge then. Sure. And... one more gold. I don't really care about finding more gold. Oh, I hate this as well. It's so difficult to navigate. See, find more rare loot. That's something I would like. And valuable treasure kind of stuff. But yeah, this is not really that useful. So, what are we gonna learn? What else are we gonna learn? What does enchanting have? And really, no, too much. Conjuration is the summoning stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Sure. I don't have a spell yet for conjuration. Oh no, I do. Okay, I need to change the UI. It looks pretty that it hides everything, but I dislike that I don't see what's going on. Something with the HUD. I don't really know. Oh, there's so many mods. I have no idea what's installed, what changes the HUD, what doesn't. Hello, Zim. How are you? Playing with a Skyrim because, yeah, had different plans, but that didn't work out. And then I have no idea what. Currently, I'm just trying to switch things around a little bit, and I can't remember which settings change the things I want to change. Because some of it's mod settings and some of it's normal settings. Oh, what was it actually on the display? No, it's not under display. Must be one of the mods. Must be one of the mods. How's your weekend so far? Having a good time? Is it hot there as well? So many mods. This is called More HUD, and I'm looking for something with the HUD. General. What does this mean? I don't think it's in the UI one. This is just the rest of the UI. I think. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the HUD. Yeah, because I don't like that it doesn't... I don't know what I've got equipped. Okay, I just have to... What do I have equipped? I've got sparks and I've got flames. Fine. Should we do a little bit of sparkiness? Let's spark people a little bit. Sparks don't really work well through the webs. No, I think we're gonna have to flame. But I do wanna cast the... God damn it. I don't wanna start using the wolf thing. Hey Wolfie, what's up? I need to practice my conjuration. Okay, to make sure we're not gonna die. Also don't know what that icon in the top right of my screen means. Dead rat. I think linen wraps. I don't know if they're useful. I'm not going to pick it up. Didn't this place have loads of undead or something? I can't remember. It's so long ago. Oh, I thought I just ran into a trap and I was going to die. Oh, only he's going to die. Loser. What does he have? He's got some money. Sure. Oh, yeah, I remember the stuff. So what's it? Snake. Snake. Whale? Is that a whale? Snake. Yeah, that's a whale. Just in case. Just in case we don't want to die. Shouldn't we have gotten the claw yet? Thief book. Oh, sure, cool. Nice XP. Cool. That was a Drakkar. Yeah, I don't like this UE either. How am I supposed to... D-R-A-K. That's all. I don't have anything. Oh, it's money. Oh, there's different kinds of money. Oh. Okay, so I should open the chest completely before I start taking stuff out. Then it actually tells me what things are. Oh, we... Yeah. We're on flamey mode. Definitely need to flame them. Is it a fine day? I'm okay. A little bit tired. This time it's my mistake. Got home fairly late last night. I was at a friend's house all day. The entire day, just playing board games. Really, really good. Had a great time. Then I got home late, and then instead of just quickly going to bed, I made some food, and then I basically binge watched like 10 episodes of anime, and then instead of going to bed at 11 like I wanted to, or 12 at the latest, I went to bed at like almost 3. Whoops. And then I couldn't sleep. And then I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up way too early because noisy kids outside. But other than that, no, I'm quite good. I love weekends. Weekends are the best. Weekends are the best. And food. I had a big cooking session this afternoon. Made a massive pot of soup. So for the next few days, I'm just gonna eat soup. Scroll off fireball. Shit. Oh no, that's not teaching me fireball, is it? That's... So what can I filter here? Oh yeah, that casts the spell, I think. Yeah. I think you need a book to learn it. Yeah, have you been doing anything fun so far? I'm just resting and recovering from a normal shit week. Sorry, dude, I killed all your friends.
I know I ran ahead with the claw, but I need help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were a bit busy before the weekend as well, because everybody wants to finish everything before the weekend, because everybody's going to be away late. And then we didn't get it done anyway. And now we're all going to want to rush it when I'm back in next week. But yeah, I'm going to try and not think about work this weekend. It's really hard for me. I always worry. Can I flame it? Oh, I can. I can. Oh, shit. Oh shit, 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 oh shit. Oh, that's cool. I survived. Yay, big spider dead. Yeah, pizza in the oven, nice. I've decided once again I have been eating too unhealthy. My belly is getting way too big. It's back to no snacks and healthier food again. We'll see. Oh, nice, a lockpick.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, dude, shut up. I can hear you.
Don't leave me for RK's sake. You, over here.
What do you want?
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the mark. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Let's...
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's coming loose. I can feel it. fool.
Never should have come here.
Die. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, I think it's going to be years, and I have decided I have no excitement for it ever, because I don't think it's going to be what everyone hopes for. It's going to be probably, unless Microsoft affected them in a good way, which I doubt. I think it's just going to be one big, massive microtransaction fest, because I think they're unhappy that people have been playing the game so long without them getting more money. Which is what I think this Anniversary Edition a while ago was about. And they fooled me into getting more money out of it. Because if everyone updates their mods, then everyone has to buy this stupid expansion. But yeah, so I'm not too... I don't think they haven't done anything I liked in like since Skyrim. So yeah, zero excitement. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be good. I just want someone else to make a game like this, but nobody really gets it right. Bethesda was really good at making these kinds of things, even though it was super buggy. I just want a big open world game that's easy to mod. A lot of people make the big open world games, but it's not as easy to mod. Journal, right? Fingers, blah 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 blah. Fine. We're not reading anything. We're not listening to conversations. We're just running. Doing magic. Yeah, I think Starfield's coming out first, isn't it? Yeah, I feel open world... The meaning of open world changed a lot. Open world just used to mean big open world, but these days I feel it's big map with loads of useless shit on it. So yeah, we'll see. But I miss an RPG that's a bit more linear. That's all about the good story. Because yes, open world's great, but it does take away a well-structured story. I miss the old BioWare games a lot. I played through some of the Mass Effects again, Mass Effect 1 and 2, and I got a bit into 3, and then I stopped playing, but I miss games like that. And basically all the old BioWare games, I miss all of them before they started making open world games, because, yeah. People just start making these big open world games because then they can say the game's 100 hours long, but 90% of it is just junk pickup things. And, oh, there's an icon on the map here, go look at it. There's an icon on the map there, go look at it. And then, yeah, selling outfits and selling this and selling that. It's not quite the same. I'm a big old grumpy gamer man today, complaining about back in my day. We used to play our games and not have to buy. Well, I don't do a lot of damage. But I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring's open world, but... And once again, hey, isn't big open world, explore a bit. But just don't explore too much, because you're accidentally gonna ruin this quest you didn't know existed. Oh shit. Hello, angry Draugr. What's up? Oh, I was gonna not bring her along, but I feel like she's carrying me. I might as well just sort of hop on. Like Yoda. But some open worlds are still good. Red Dead Redemption's open world, good, great. A lot of open worlds currently. I was like, every single Ubisoft game. Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I don't really know. All of them are a bit eh. They're fun, but There's usually in those kinds of games, there are like 10 things you can do. And now, great. All of them were fun originally, but now let's do those 10 things 500 times. And I do get it because, and yes, you don't have to do everything, just ignore it if you don't like that stuff, but I don't like, I like completing everything. Unless it's collecting everything I can collect. It's hard. It's hard for me to just not go do every single tiny side quest on the map. Oh, I'm thinking of a game now. I can't remember what it was when there were side quests, and I just kept on doing the side quests, and I kept on doing the side quests, and I kept on doing the side quests until I was super tired of these shitty generic, feels like they're being computer generated side quests. And then I realized they're being computer generated. You're never gonna run out of side quests. It's like shit. I did that for days. I can't remember what game that was. I haven't played any of the Watch Dogs. I don't know why. I think I might even own one, but not on Steam, so I don't see it in my library ever. Oh shit, wrong button. I thought that was sprint. Made it. Oh shit. Are you okay? You okay, Avienda? I should learn a healing spell so I can heal her. Maybe it's a good idea that I do have a companion. I wasn't going to have one, but fine. Someone went through all the effort of creating this follower, so fine. What I did enjoy a lot was shit, which one was it? Assassin's Creed. I didn't finish Origins. The other one, what was the Greek one? Odyssey. Was it Odyssey? No, I'm not so sure. But yeah, I loved that. Still, too many things that got repeated and fine, so didn't do everything, but that was great. I just wish they just gave up on the whole Assassin's Creed games and just made games like that. With a good-ish story and a big open world. Without tying it into the nonsense Assassin's Creed storyline. Because the worst bit for me of all those games are usually when you go modern times and it's just ridiculous nonsense. They did have that other one, that fantasy game they made, which I thought was going to be great, but that just got so repetitive so quickly as well that I just didn't play it that long. But yes, so soon I want to play the Viking one, Viking Assassin's Creed. I played a few minutes of that ages ago, but then I just couldn't get it running as good as I wanted it, so I just stopped playing it. I'll try it again at a different time. Ooh, it's a lot of flamey things. Fairly sure she can't permanently die. If she can, then sorry, I'm gonna have to get a new companion. Oh shit! Oh, I should get my. Oh damn it! Wrong mouse button. I keep on getting right button is left hand. Oh, they're already dead. I thought I leveled up. Maybe I didn't. I don't know what sound that was. Let's save. Oh, I keep on hearing growling. Like, what the hell's the growling? It's my wolf. Hey, Wolfie. If I knew that wolf was so noisy, I wouldn't have summoned him. What is going on here? But yeah, I just dislike the idea of every single game that people make these days. That's a big open worldy game. Like 90% of them, they're all just ways to sell people microtransactions. And it's gotten to the point where if a game has microtransactions, I don't even want to play it. Because yes, people say, ooh, it's only cosmetics, it's fine, but back when it was in Oblivion, when Bethesda did their first horse armor, people were angry. Now it's just normal. Hey, you know this game you paid a lot for? Let's put loads of ads in the game, advertising more shit we think you should buy from us. It's nonsense. At least that's one thing that I'm also enjoying in Elden Ring. Nobody's been trying to sell me any extra things in that game yet. I feel like that game got made by, I don't know, Blizzard or anyone. All the nice looking armors would have been microtransactions, and I don't know, you would have to pay for summons. But luckily I have so many old games I can still play, even if they stop making games right now. I think I'll be okay for the next few years. And by that time I'll be so old, I'll have forgotten all the old games. Then I can just start over again. And the good thing with that is I also never have to upgrade my PC, so saving money. Okay. Yeah, I was also really looking forward to Diablo 4, but that's also probably just going to be one big fake MMO. Hey, please buy microtransactions. I can sort of get it for that, because if you have a game that you want them to keep on supporting, let's first look what's down there. Then yeah, you have to have continual income, but then the game needs to be free. Like, I've played a lot of Path of Exile. I don't really complain about them selling cosmetics, that's fine. I complain against them forcing you to have to see everyone's cosmetics rather than just disabling the ugly shit. But I get it, your game's free, you need money. But the cases where the game isn't free, the game costs a lot of money, and then selling more things to you, that's nonsense. I should just stop. What's down here? What is down here? Oh yeah, now everyone trying to squeeze their shitty NFTs into games. I wonder how long it's going to be before buying a game that you play yourself is going to be rare. Luckily, there's so many more indie games these days that you can, you don't have to play games from the biggest, richest companies. So how many different kinds of money is there now in this mod? Fairly sure my gold hasn't gone up. I keep on picking up Drakkar or whatever. No idea where that is. Fine. That's okay. Should have got dizzy for a second. Oh shit. But yeah, so next time Red Dead Redemption is on sale, I will buy it again and then I can play it on stream. I'm too paranoid to play on my main account. I'm worried something's gonna pop up somewhere with my username. That's why I made the separate account in the first place. Come on. Am I so... Can't I jump? And yeah, I just don't like buying games twice. That sucks. Anything cool? No. This place probably looks cooler with the... Nah, it still looks... It's too saturated. Ooh. There's a monster. Hello, Draugr. My fire just does not do as much damage as I think it does. Like 90% of the damage comes from her. Which doesn't make me feel very good about myself. I don't know. Am I just weak or is she just strong? Oh shit. I was going to do a better job than that. How many do I have? Oh, 33. Fine. We can break as many as we want. Let's just pick up everything. Okay. And let's save. Do a proper save. Take a sip of beer. I'm not even sure what game I'm currently excited for. I almost always have a game that I'm really, really excited for that should come out at some point. Up until now, that was vaguely Witcher 3 Remaster, but that just got pushed back again. So fine, I'm just gonna forget that exists until one day. And surprise, remaster, yay! But other than that, I don't know, before Diablo 3 came out, I was super excited about it, and then I was very disappointed. What game was I super excited? Okay, Elden Ring. Elden Ring I'm happy with. Happy I bought that new. But I can't think of what else. I'm gonna wait for Baldur's Gate 3 to get out of early access, but I have no idea how far along that is. I've just been ignoring it. I don't know how much fun it would be to play in early access. Ooh, there is a game. What is it called? What is it called? It's also an action RPG thing, like a top-down, like Diablo-y kind of thing. It's in early access as well. Shit, I can't remember. If I can't even remember the name, then I probably can't be that excited for it. But yeah, I just can't think of anything. I don't understand why. Yeah. But with like a looter game, fine. It's not about the story. The story's always shit. But yeah, Baldur's Gate, I'm not gonna play. I just feel I'm gonna miss too much. Oh shit. Die, Dragon. Oh shit, she's oh. Sorry. Sorry, are you okay? I should learn a healing spell. Oh, I should also... Stolen Realm. Stolen Realm. I'm gonna have to Google that. Stolen Realm. Turn-based tactical dungeon. Crawler. Interesting. I haven't been playing that many tactical things lately. Oh, it looks very cute. But yeah, I do want a good RPG kind of thing. Top down, party based. I know what For the King is, but I also have never played it. There's so many things I haven't played. Like I said, I'll probably if I stop making games, I don't think I'm ever gonna run out. There is so many. Oh shit! I've got a bow. What's my range? I don't really know what my range is with the fire. Damn, she's powerful. Yeah, so currently, the thing I'm probably waiting for the most is I just want Terraria's mod loader thing to be updated so that we can play all the old mods on the latest release. I really want to do that. So, I love Terraria so much. That game is so good. It's definitely one of my favorite games ever. It's so weird that my most played game on Steam is not on my favorite games list. And that is Path of Exile. Because what I hate about Path of Exile... Let me... Oh, that was loud. Let me just set this on fire for a bit so I don't accidentally set it on fire. But yeah, I love 80% of Path of Exile, but the 20% that I hate, I just hate so much. And other games I stop playing when I get bored and I want to play something else. Path of Exile I stop playing when I just get so frustrated that I'm not getting the stuff I want. And I refuse to play a game in this year, in modern times, where you have to message people to trade items. What kind of nonsense is that? And everybody has to be online at the same time. There's no thank you. I'm not doing that. I don't even message people in real life. I keep on thinking about another game now that I'm excited about. And I just can't... There is something. But I think I've just been... There's so much hype for stuff over the last few years, and every single time something was hyped, except for Elden Ring, it was a little bit garbage. So yeah, I haven't even played Cyberpunk yet, because when that came out, people were so unhappy about it that I just thought, I'll buy it when it's on some crazy sale. Ooh, we are here. I can't remember if the mod changed this, that you just click and it opens. I don't think you have to actually twist stuff anymore. Yeah. Ooh. I just need to get a good house as well. I don't know which what houses are in this mod, but I want a big place where I can collect loads of stuff and put it everywhere. That is also probably one of the most angry I've probably been in this game. I got a big house and made a lot of space and collected helmets and put them all, and then as soon as you load into the room, the physics explodes and helmets go everywhere. And it's like, shit, fine. I'll just not do this again. Let's do a save. Let's do a proper save. I keep on quick saving, but in case we quick save in the middle of the battle... Oh. I almost try to flame those bats. It's gonna be... Let's look the same as I remember. This looks different. How does it look like with the EMB stuff? Okay. I'm gonna have to... Oh, we first learn the dragon, don't we? Ooh, read. Here lies the guardian keeper of Dragonstone, the force of unknown darkness. Okay. How do you do... Oh, you have to get dragon souls first, don't you? I can't remember. Oh, he's a little bit higher level than I am. I hope there's no friendly fire because, wow. A good thing she's really, really strong. Thank you so much for being powerful. When did she pick up... Oh, does she put a helmet on when she fights? Interesting. What the hell's a dragon stone? Oh, the tablet thing. Oh, I forgot. Wow, it has been a while. Engraved iron armor. Cool. Yeah, I can't remember any of this. If I can't remember any of it, that means I've got another like 100 hours that I can put into this game. Always good. Okay, I do say that, no games that I'm excited for, blah, 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 but I think I've got like 90 games on my wish list. Let's open this up and see. Where do I... Oh, I'm not signed into this. Oh, never mind. Can't do that. But a lot of my wishlist stuff is, I might want this game. I'll buy it later when it's cheap. Or then suddenly it becomes available on Game Pass. And then I'll play it on there. Red Dead isn't on Game Pass, is it? I mean, I'd much rather... Games always run shitter on there than it does on Steam, but... That means I can at least play it on this account. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought it was for a while. Okay, never mind. I'll have to find something else to play. There is a game. It's in my brain. It's right there. I just can't access it. Must be something I'm really excited. Not really excited about, but let's say medium level keen about. Something I still have some hope for that I'm... Oh. Ooh, secrets. It's really a good thing every single cave in the world has a secret entrance. Or secret shortcut to the exit. Or to the entrance, or whatever. Entrance is the exit. Let's pick up some mountain flowers, sure. I'm not going to do a skull collection. Okay, we're out of the cave. Yay! I wasn't going to do any of the main questy stuff, but I think you lose out on some stuff if you don't at least activate all the dragons and your powers and things. What's this? Anything up here? Can't remember if there's fall damage. I think Skyrim has fall damage. Fairly sure. I can't see anything. Why is that not... Oh, rewards on that side. Never mind. I'm just being dumb. Being stupid. But what I do want, I want a really good classic PC RPG. The way Dragon Age was before they decided to make it semi-third person, played with the controller nonsense. I really loved the first one, and then from then on it just, they were just crap. I play every single third person game I have with a controller. I have nothing against a controller. I'm just... If games that were like a top-down, isometric-y kind of view... Oh, whoops, I took a weird shortcut. And then they changed that into, I don't know, forcing in controlling it with the controller. That just ruins the game. But yeah, I'm looking for something like that. I played the... Am I going the wrong... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I should be following this road. I should be following this. What's it? Solasta or something? Vaguely accurate D&D 5th edition game. Played that for a little bit. That was interesting. Almost a lot of fun. Like not quite. I haven't played... Oh, this lighting's fairly loud. I haven't played the latest Pathfinder one. The first one was also I really liked 80%, 90% of the game, but the whole you've got a castle or whatever and you're responsible for it stuff, I just didn't like that at all. I just want to run around, adventure, do quests and kill monsters. I don't want to do anything else. So yeah, maybe the latest one's good. I've never checked into what is actually in that one. Okay. Do I have to give back the claw, or do I just steal it back after I've given it to him? Hey, bro.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fine.
You found it. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Cool. We're stealing it. Hey.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Cool. No problem. Is he going to sleep? Cheers, Lucan. Good night. Don't worry about that claw. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it safe for you. Safe. I did consider doing a semi-honorable playthrough, but then I changed my mind. Does he have magic books? Ooh. What else can we steal? Nice. Read this. And we'll read this one. And we'll read this one. I need to read all the books in the world. Oh, hello.
Thank you so much for taking care. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Yeah, definitely not a complete fool. Oh.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
What can I sell? Let's sell this. And we'll sell this. Fine, let's sell that as well. Hunting bows. Longbow. We sell a few gems. I feel like I always hang on to gems. I can't remember why. That's his gold, 855. Sure, let's sell... Yeah, let's sell all of it. Why not? Why not? Oh, some silver bowls that I acquired legitimately from the dead. Yeah. Cheers, bro. Let's leave before he realizes that we stole all his things. I'm now very curious as to which games I've got on my wish list. Can you check online in your account what's in your wish list or not? I don't think you can. That's really weird that you can't do it online. Oh, no, you can. Never mind, you can. I still actually have Cyberpunk on my wish list, which, waiting for a sale. And a whole bunch of small, tiny games that I saw someone play and then I just put on my list and then I just never buy it. Oh, Last Epoch. You pronounce it Epoch? E-P-O-C-H. But early access, and yeah, not keen on early access games. So yeah, I was very excited about that because I love action RPG, looting kind of hack and slashy games. What else do I have on here? Oh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which will never, ever, ever, ever release, apparently. What else is really good? Let me scroll down. Still need to play Wasteland 3 again. For some reason, that's on my list. Oh, I might have played it on Game Pass earlier. That's why it's still on my Steam list. Got Sekiro on here, but I don't think I'm going to like it, so I'll only buy that when it's super cheap. The new Elix or Elix, whatever game. I like the first one, even though it was super, 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 super clunky and janky. Sometimes a bit of jankiness is fine. And then, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. Should play Weird West. Yeah, there's nothing I see on my list that I'm really excited about. I probably just either I learned my lesson over the last 10 years, or I have just become so old and jaded that I've just lost any kind of excitement for the future. One of those two. Do we have any quests in this area? Am I just gonna go back to Whiterun? We're just gonna go back to Whiterun, yeah. Let's run in the rain. I'll just have a little trip. Which way was the best way? This way? I think so. Yeah, so we'll give that back, and then I might actually quit. Not really feeling Skyrim today, because this wasn't my plan. I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption, damn it. Maybe there's a way I can 100% make sure there won't be any pop-up with my username. But I'm too paranoid that I might accidentally do this, and then people are like, wrong account. Is he a friendly giant? He's not that big. Is he a tiny giant? He's like a mini giant. It's just a tall, naked dude. I don't know where the line is. When does a tall, naked dude turn into a giant? How tall and naked do you have to be? Okay. Almost need to pick up all the butterflies we can. I'll make a better plan than what to play on Monday. So don't just do the same stuff again. Be prepared. Weekend is just running away from me. I would have way more time. I don't know what happened to today. I had so much time and then suddenly it was all just gone. Aha, there it is. Oh, I almost didn't actually stream because I thought, oh, that would give me a few more hours in my evening to finish a bunch of stuff, but then I thought, no. No. I need to. Because, yeah, next week I might skip a lot of days. Just focus on work for a bit. See if I can, I don't know, make my manager happy for a change. I think we went the wrong route. We're on the wrong road. We're not on a road, but if we were on a road, it would be the wrong one. Can't remember. Wasn't there a house around here that you could get? Was that a different mod? Maybe that was a different mod. See, I'd like to have a house where I could do like a bookshelf and mannequins to put armor on and all those All those things. Quick save. Okay. Getting into town. Just gonna do this dragon, give the dragon thing, and then I think they'll want us to fight the dragon, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I might just play a little bit of Stardew Valley. Because yeah, this is the patch thing doesn't work. This is making me super nauseous. It sucks so much. Wish I could figure out why. It's probably just me being weak. Do we have any other quests? Mammoth tasks, bandit leader, present, Nettlebane, fine. Oh, I need to kill that guy. It's too loud. It's too loud and too religious. Loud religiousness. Irritating. Okay. I grew up super religious, so I get a little bit over grumpy sometimes. I don't remember these. Why can't I pick this up? Are these like ebony armors? Tiny ebony armors. Maybe that's why I can't pick it up, because I'm taller than this person and they're on a... Okay, it's an empty armor, but still. It's 90% as big as the armor should be. Okay.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier.
Yeah.
I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress.
Oh,
My
hey,
employers are
Delphine.
anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest.
Blah,
so
blah,
I'm now
blah.
able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
have a
let me
visitor.
show
Can I
you
just
something
stop?
else I found.
Can I just stop
Very
talking?
intriguing. I think your employer...
Oh, I could just start talking. Didn't have to wait for them. Whoops.
Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I hate him.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe...
Grr.
So your information was correct after all.
Divine smile on you, friend.
What has
I
he
had
got?
you figured for a mage.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate this.
Why spell books? Ooh. Spectral direwolves, courage, tech life, healing. I don't have that much money. Okay, but it's not. It's not.
You know,
went
if
into
you've got
Blue
the
Falls Barrow
aptitude,
and got that?
you should join the Mages College
Blah,
of
Nice
blah,
Winter.
blah, blah, blah,
Just
blah,
send me a
blah.
copy when you've
Farengar.
deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A
Let's
dragon's
do
been
this.
sighted nearby.
Yeah.
You should come too.
A dragon.
Can't I
How exciting.
disenchant
Where was it seen? What
my
was it doing?
staffs?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
I just need everyone to stop talking so I can go
Let's go.
kill the dragon.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south.
That's right.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
Paused.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought you'd come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks.
Accents are so weird.
Rest. You've earned
None
it.
of them match.
Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again.
Yeah,
I
sure.
want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
forgotten this. As a token of my esteem,
Ooh.
please accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you.
Did I get a
I need you
shitty...
here working on ways to defend
a
the
shitty
city against
shield?
these dragons.
As you command.
Don't give me a shitty
One
shield.
last thing, Irileth.
Does it look like I
This
use
isn't a
shields?
death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Great. Yeah, okay, I think I'll continue with the rest next time. I just can't play Skyrim a long time. It just makes me so nauseous. And it's nothing to do with bad voice acting. Let's do... Yeah, let's just do Stardew Valley. Let's just do Stardew Valley. Why not? I really wanted to do a special stream today. I'm very disappointed in myself that I didn't. But fine. There'll be other opportunities. Okay, I'm just waiting for that gate to pop up. Aha. Ooh, maybe I should be excited for this guy's next game. I don't know how far he is from done. I think they were a chocolate maker and there's boss fights and... I don't know. I don't know how those two connect, but I think that's vaguely what I read. Let me just sit up. Oh. Day 9 of summer. I thought we were further in. Have I been playing for 45... That can't be 45 hours, is it? Really? That's a lot more than I thought. I'm only into the first year. What the hell? 1 second here. Whoops. Whoopsie. Wasting all my time on playing. Oh, do we think there's going to be a new Half-Life? There'll probably be at some point, isn't there? I haven't even played Half-Life Alyx. Because, yeah, I don't have the space for VR at the moment. One day when I have space, I'll buy it and I'll play it. I wouldn't be surprised if they pop out with a tiny Half-Life game at some point, but I think it's never going to be Half-Life 3. I didn't read. Beautiful sunny day, cool, fine. Let's go. I haven't enjoyed a shooter game in a really long time, and I don't think it's the games that have changed. I think I just probably don't really feel like most of them. Or maybe they have changed. I think I mentioned previously, like, I was excited about Doom Eternal after the other Doom, and didn't like Doom Eternal at all. Yeah, I didn't like Doom Eternal. It's too... I don't like the... I want to say puzzle aspect of it. I don't like the run out of ammo, use the chainsaw to get ammo, do this, run out of ammo, use the chainsaw to get ammo, or the ammo management. Just say I don't like the ammo management. I want Doom to be, you have so much ammo, murder all the dudes. I felt like it was a very weird decision. I should play through the old Dooms again. I actually enjoyed them a lot more than any of the newer two. I was thinking when I play a sort of a shootery game, I just want to run around and shoot things. I don't want to think about stuff. me iridium eggs. I should probably at some point do something with this. I was going to put this in a fish pond. What was the point of this iridium trout? I don't know. Oh, I need one of these for a bundle, don't I? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I think and most shooters these days are just multiplayer shooters. It's been a while since there was a single player. Ooh. So many blueberries. Cool. Do I have space for 2 of these? One here. And one there. Nice. I actually do want to play the new Dying Light. No, that's not really shooter, is it? It's just first person. I never finished the first one. I always get a bit into it and then I try and do every single side quest and then I get bored after a while and I think I'll play it again later, and then a year later I can't remember where I was and what I was doing and I think I'll just start over. And then I get to the same place and I do the same thing. I think I've started over like 4 times now. I would like to try the new one. I don't know if I would like it, but yeah. Let me give it a go. I was trying to think of something else, but I just can't. I don't remember what the last cool shooter was that I enjoyed. Oh, I still haven't even played Borderlands 3. Because Borderlands 3... It feels like I've got a lot of problems with games these days. I'm just complaining about various things, but I want to own everything of a game. So if I want to buy a game, and yes, the game's on sale, it costs £12, but the DLC, ignoring all the cosmetics, DLC and stuff, the DLC costs like 80, and I'm just not going to buy the game at all. Because I feel like I'm not getting a complete game if I only buy some of it. So I was hoping that with Wonderlands being out, there would be a... whatever their complete edition is called. They've got like 3 different editions. Whatever that one's called, it would be cheaper by now, but it's still very expensive for an old game. But yeah, at some point I want to buy that. Because that's the kind of shooter I enjoy. I feel like there aren't enough... I was going to say there aren't enough sort of RPG light kind of shooters around, but I feel like almost most games these days have light RPG mechanics in. And I haven't played any of the new Far Cry's since... I don't even know which one, because they make me motion sick. And that sucks. Because that game is the worst for me for taking control of the camera away from you. Everything shakes or twists or whatever, and I can play it for a few minutes and then I'm so nauseous I feel I need to throw up. Which is weird, because I played the old ones and I didn't have that problem. Oh, they want that, I forgot. Oh, reminding me I can take this patch off. I don't want to accidentally... Ow. That was weird. I don't know what's in those motion sickness patches. I probably put it on way too late. Didn't really work for me. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing today. Catch more salmon? Catch another pufferfish, maybe. Maybe. And then I need to go to the mines and get iron. So much that I need to do. So much I need to do. At the moment, I'm just enjoying all these crafting games so much. Just so much. I want a shootery crafting game. That would be good. That would be fun. There's probably something like that exists that I just can't think of right now. Yeah. I think I'm just super picky these days because there's just so many games. I feel like if a game isn't almost exactly what you want to play, there's just so many other things that you can play. But that does not stop me from complaining about the things I don't like. Sometimes a game is something you would almost enjoy a lot, and there's just like one tiny thing that's... Come on. Why am I so bad at picking these up? But yeah, what I would really want is someone to make a very coolish RPGs game. Basically, I want someone to make a big story-rich, like take Elden Ring, put a good story in that a person like me can understand, remove bosses, like the actual difficulty spike bosses, and just have a big world you can explore and fight monsters and, I don't know, keep vaguely the same content, but very accessible, very easy. Not very easy, just normal difficulty. Not like get good levels of difficulty. Because I want something to either be strategy RPG or I want it to be action. I feel like some stuff like that, just Dragon Age games, I feel like they're all somewhere in between. It doesn't feel quite actiony because you press the button and to activate a skill and stuff happens, but it's so disconnected from you actually doing the action. And it's also not very strategic because, yeah, it just doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like the old ones with the top-down pause, pick your actions for the round or action points or whatever. Come on. Can't remember what I'm catching. Pufferfish, I think. Oh, shit, it's probably too late to catch a pufferfish. But yeah, I think all my gaming excitement is probably all around when I'm getting my Steam Deck. Yeah, so all the gaming excitement is in hardware at the moment and not in software. Let me just quickly check. Pufferfish. When are you available? Stardew Valley Wiki. Pufferfish. Up until 4. Oh, shit. Up until 4. And then rainbow trout. Up until 7. Okay. See if we can maybe get one pufferfish to bite. See if I have the reflexes to catch it. I feel like this is too easy. It can't be a pufferfish. It's a tuna. Come on. It's not going to be a pufferfish either. I was so sure I caught 2 pufferfish. I just don't know what happened to the one. I was so sure I caught 2, and then I gave 1 to someone, and I was going to put the other one in here, and then I just didn't have another one. I hope I didn't accidentally sell it. Maybe I dropped it accidentally. It won't be the first time I did something stupid in game. No. No. I should play more Core Keeper, but at the moment, I don't want to play Core Keeper and Stardew at the same... Oh, come on, people. Get out of my way. I need to go fish. But yeah, I really want to play that again because that has so many things that I like in the game in it. And I didn't get very far yet. I could probably play both of these games at the same time, but I feel there's a big overlap. And all that's going to happen if I play that is I'll just stop playing Stardew Valley. Okay. Let's fish. Let's stand somewhere we can do a proper casting in. Oh, rainbow trout. I almost forgot what I was catching. Because yeah, Robin's building another pond for us. And we're gonna fill them up with rainbow trouts. Yay! Yeah, they're not difficult to catch. I just didn't catch them the first summer. Oh no, I did have one or two, and I think I made sushi out of the one. I wonder if I'm not just being a bit too nostalgic about games, because I just feel like replaying all my old games these days. Like comfy things, you already know the game, you know you like it, you just want to experience it again. Oh shit. Why are you so wiggly? Yeah, but then I also feel like I'm missing out on a new experience. Like if you've got limited gaming time, do you spend it on something you know you like and you're going to enjoy, but afterwards, like you have played it previously? Or do you spend your time on new things that might suck? I haven't decided. Let's go see if we can get some iron afterwards. Because yeah, I need a lot of... Oh, that's probably my main goal, isn't it? For this season as well. The main thing is I need to catch the fish this season so I can complete the bundle. It's not that necessary for the bundle. I'm okay with not completing it. I'm not going to be super sad about it, but I don't want to wait another year just to catch one fish. So yeah, in this summer we have to catch that pufferfish. But then my actual other goal, I really want to get that other shed unlocked. Oh, whoops. Got too many fish. Too many fishies. Come on. I'm actually okay with them being overrun because, yeah, I want to kill a lot of things. Oh, shit. I am so bad at targeting them. Oh, there's another one. First I didn't see him. Yay. Oh, we killed... I don't know if it was slimes or if it was the dust sprites, but... I need to... Before 10. Yeah, because there's going to be not a long night of mining. I mean, you could just keep mining and then go another day, but... I'm curious what I'm going to get from Gil. I don't like these ghosts. Let's just leave here, right here. I don't like those skull things. Unless they drop something that I haven't thought of. Let's see, what are we going to get? What did we complete first? It wasn't the slimes. It was the dust sprites. Burglar's ring. That's probably worth it, isn't it? Let's wear that instead of the vampire ring. But yeah, what I actually want right now is I want a good Diablo-y kind of game. Run around, kill monsters, get loot, level up. Kill bigger monsters, get better loot, level up, repeat. But I don't want to play Diablo 3 again. It's just always the same. You play and you have an okay time and you slowly up the difficulty as you go. And then finally you get your set item and you up the difficulty by like 10 levels because you're suddenly so strong, and then, yeah, there's just no real variability around that. Maybe until you get like very high levels, but I just dislike how it's so reliable on the sets. I played Titan Quest a while ago again. That's still good after all these years. Grim Dawn is really good. I might play that again, but I've put so many hours into that. Path of Exile, I'm still grumpy from last time I played it, where I've literally spent... I think I said I don't want to trade. I should just suck it up and trade with people, but I don't. I play on the solo self-found servers. So I can't really complain about not getting the stuff I want. But there's 1 or 2 items that I've been trying to get, and last time I played for 200 hours and the item didn't drop. And that's just dumb. That's just silly. And they don't want to make trade easier because then everybody's going to trade. But if they make it that difficult for people to get items, of course everyone's going to trade. So yeah, and that's why I'm so excited about, or not so excited, that's why I'm vaguely keen on that, when I said the game was Last Epoch, something Epoch. Because that looks good. Or I'm hoping it would be good. I'm playing most action RPGs once anyway. I even vaguely enjoyed, no, I can't even remember the name. The one that people were also very excited about and end up being quite shit. Can't remember the name. Ooh, 22,000. Nice. Yeah, I need a casual looter game like that. One where they don't expect you to make it your life. That I can experience all the content. It doesn't have to be at the highest difficulty. I just want to see all the content. And people would be that happy if someone just stuffed a fish in your mailbox. Oh shit, I forgot about the luau. Oh, dang it. I think I'll have something good. Some good gold or iridium stuff stored somewhere. Let's talk to all our animal friends. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, duck. Truffle, truffle, truffle. Piggy, 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 truffle. Sheep. Okay. Truffle oils. Truffles. Truffles. Oh, I haven't gone in here yet. Like, why do I not have that many? Oh, yay! Nice. Ooh, what's a good name for a void chicken? Definitely not Gronert. Sucky, no. Grope, no. Labo, no. Sure, Mono. Hey, little chicken. How you doing? Okay. Oh no, I need one of these back. Okay. wonder if that's the developer recording pig noises or whether he got it somewhere else, because that would be funny if it's actually him snorting like that. And then in this pool... Oh, don't have enough wood to make the sign. I wish it just came with the sign. I should go pick up wood, or I can just chop this tree down. Sign. Okay, I almost put the wrong fish in. Oh, maybe I should not put the iridium one in. I don't think it matters. Cool, everything is okay. Thanks, fishies. Cool. Making good progress. I just need to look at the wiki quickly to go see what's a good luau food thing. I'll definitely have something. Some good vegetable I've got golden one of, or some iridium fish or something maybe. Oh, cool. I needed one of these for a bundle as well. I might actually just plant coffee in those two spots. Such a lazy farmer. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just pop a plant. Oh, these are all corn, aren't they? Why is that spot open? Why is that spot open? Did it get lightninged or something? And this spot as well. What the hell? I mean, there's a... Oh, that's the fence. The fence doesn't block scarecrows, does it? That would be weird. Scarecrow power? I don't think so. So let me just quickly check this wiki and we'll see. So, luau. I can't spell luau. Best response. Gold items. Oh, catfish. Chanterelle, cheese. Should we put a bit of cheese in the pot? We have gold quality cheese. I think we do. I think I've got grumpy that I put an iridium quality milk in, and then I got a gold quality cheese out. Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll put that one in for the luau. Just the other option. I just want to make... Oh, catfish. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally... Oh, I can just do goat milk as well. Or goat cheese. So many options, actually. Or just normal large milk. Let's do a fish. Let's take a fish along just in case. What the hell is Son of Crimson Fish? Oh, it's a legendary fish. Oh, one of those I couldn't buy or catch because I'm too bad at fishing. Catfish, I think. Have I caught catfish? What do they look like? No. Catfish. Well, that's not a gold catfish, so never mind. I'm just going to take a mulk along just in case. And we'll... Yeah. We'll just pop that in if they don't like the cheese. I don't want to take 2 dairy products actually, but... in case something's different in the mod or there's a bug and it won't take 1 item. Sure. No, we don't have that many goat milks. Let's take 1 large milk. Truffles. Truffles. Okay. Let's go try and catch a pufferfish again, I think. I need to clean up these chests a little bit. I haven't like too much shit in there. I don't actually need. I should not hang on to any of those. For some reason, I just don't sell them. I wish you could have like a big wall where you can mount all your weapons or something. Or your old weapons. And like a hat collection. That would be cool. Like a little, I don't know, some shelf where you can put all your hats. Hat hooks on the wall. Like a personal museum with every item in the game. That would be cool. Basically this window. But in a building. Okay. We'll eat our soup. And then we'll see if we can catch that fish. I still need to find out how early I need to get up tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up earlier for a social thing than I do normally for work. So silly. But that's what happens when people move really far away. You want to go visit them. And they've got kids, so their schedule's really locked in. So I should definitely not stay up until 3 o'clock tonight watching anime. Yeah, let's see what's in that chest. Come on. Oh, whoops. No. Can I do this? Yep. Why am I not getting, I was so sure I caught 2 of them. I'm gonna be really upset at myself if I dumped it away. Just make sure I don't do it again. I just don't know what I did with it. Yay! We're gonna go directly to the community center. So we don't accidentally lose it again. Okay. These Demetrius, I think, paid us like 1,000 for the other one, so it's not... Yay! What are we getting? Dish of the sea. Oh no, it's spooky ghosts. Ooh. So are there actually fish in the fish tank? Can you put fish in the fish tank? I don't know. I wonder. No, don't eat the red mullet. Okay, well, that wasn't the only thing I wanted to put in the bundle. There's also this. And one of these. Was that it? I think so. Yeah, too much crap. Too much crap. Okay, let's go mine a little bit. So I think it's this boulder that's getting removed, right? The one up to the right. And then you can start panning for gold or something, which I never really do. I don't really see how that's worthwhile at all. Unless there's some cool item you can only get that way that I just never get. I just never felt like I got something cool out of it. Okay, we need to get so much iron. So I just want to build that building. Or pay Robin to upgrade it or fix it up. That's not really me building it, is it? I'm gonna get all the things. We had a hiccup / burp there, I apologize. Not keen on being a stream burper, but accidents happen. Especially when you think it's going to be a hiccup. Okay. Let's try and get as much stone as possible as well. Oh. So many monsters. I already killed so many of these guys. Why they're attacking me? What's that? Oh, let's dump some of this shit. Oh, I'll throw away a let's dump the sap. Yeah, let's dump that. Sure. Damn, that was a big jump. This ring lets them drop a lot more items. What the hell? Or was that just a lucky drop? I feel like they're all dropping a lot now. Damn. Oh, and these guys drop coal. Why did I not know that? I probably knew that at some point. But yeah, that's an important thing to remember. Yeah, to smelt all these iron ores I will need. Oh shit, I thought you were dead. Sorry, little slime bro. Get rid of that mullet. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna cut my hair today, but I just didn't get to it. No idea what I did with all my time. I was gonna start stream really early, and then suddenly it was like 5 o'clock and I haven't started yet. Deep thinkings, deep thoughts. Oh shit. Let's get rid of the winter root. Just saying deep thoughts remind me of Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy, which I found the peak level of comedy at some point in my life. It was the funniest shit. I haven't read any of it in a while, so I don't know if I still think it's really funny, but back when I was studying, that was just the funniest stuff. I think I might have actually bought some books with it in. Somewhere. In a box. Under a shelf or something. That was so funny. I haven't thought about that in a very long time. Just the best quotes. Just not getting enough iron, and how little iron would you then get if you didn't have the get double ore? But then I would have had a lot more gems probably, but I just don't see how having to mine twice as much iron is, or anything really, it feels like it would be really difficult and time wasty. Oh, another nice infested area, which is good because I need to kill a few slimes, like a few hundred. Okay, two big slime. I'm waiting for enough episodes of that slime anime thing to be available again, and then I'll watch. I think there's a new series, or new season, sorry. See, I don't like watching an episode of something a week. The only things I do that for is shows where I feel I'm going to get a lot of spoilers if I don't. Like some of the Marvel shows, and like the Star Wars shows, back when people still liked Game of Thrones, stuff like that, where, oh shit, if you didn't watch this, you're gonna see a spoiler on Reddit within a day. But for other shows, I'll just wait until all the episodes are available, and then I'll binge it. Especially short little 20-minute anime episodes. Come on. Oh, no, no. Oh, I almost thought that was full again. Like, yes. But no. Any monsters around? Oh, I might as well go up, right? Yeah, let's just go up. Where is that ladder? Where is that ladder? Okay. Oh, it's really loud on the keyboard, wasn't it? Oh shit. I got here on my horse. Which I should probably just let the horse find his way home. This is such a waste, running and wasting time. I can't leave the poor little horse alone. No. Am I gonna make it? Just not gonna have a lot of time left in the evening. I'm gonna just about get in bed, I think. Oh, I can actually afford to upgrade my house, can't I? No, I should build another fish pond, I think. Let's just make sure I've got a little bit of space in case something happens. Another hiccup. Maybe I ate too much soup. I wasn't really hungry, but I thought I should eat before stream. And I just cooked it. It feels weird cooking something and then not directly eating it. Aha! Oh. I was hoping this would make me better at fishing. Oh, I don't know what's good here. What's it? Angler versus pirate. I feel like everything's just good in the beginning or mid game. What about late game? Maybe there are a few items I haven't gotten yet. But then I'm going to be so greedy. Oh, it's luau today. Which I hope I didn't get rid of my items. No, I didn't. We're going to pop some dairy in the... I hope there's no one with any kind of allergies in this town, because everybody just dumps in whatever the hell they want. Fish foes. Super cucumber. Yeah, I've got loads of those. Need to put some of the stuff away. No. Too many dwarf scrolls. Carrying around way too much stuff. Need to make more chests as well. Oh no. Yeah. This is my food that I need to carry. I could probably dump the milk pail. So it's not like I'm actually gonna be using it. Red cabbage needs to go in a chest. Okay. This can go here and this can go here. Cool. Can't remember what time the luau starts, but I think it warns me, doesn't it? That is not a chicken. That was a truffle. Oh hey, sheep. You're ready to be sheared. Snip, snip, snip. I'm really talented being able to shear a sheep with like normal scissors this quickly. No, don't eat it. No, don't eat. Oh. That's okay, it's my mistake, I'm being dumb. But why is this not... Oh, let's make more cloth. Yeah. Wow, I should really go to Clint and smash some of those geodes. I just wish you could build your own geode smasher for, I don't know what amount of money. Because yeah, running all the way to Clint just to go smash some geodes doesn't feel right. Oh, yay! Super cucumbers, nice, thank you. Give me that iridium. And then 2, 3. Cool. Cool. There was some coffee I can harvest. No, luau has begun. When the hell does the hops do its thing? Become hoppy. Okay. Nice. Let's just sell all of this. Just do this. And sell. Put the iridium in the chest. Oh, nice. We can actually smelt one more iridium. Then we have 3 bars. Not quite sure what I want to do with all those bars, but can make a plan. I'm multitasking right now. I'm reading something on my phone while running on the horse. That's not a good idea. That's why you shouldn't drive and go on your phone at the same time. Today I crawled out of bed at 9:30. Tomorrow I need to be at their house at 9:30. It's gonna be rough. Am I gonna talk to everyone? Fine, let's just talk to him. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Need to get a mod that makes Robin single. I like Robin. Except for the fact that she's what do you call, price gouging me. Maybe if you could get married to her, you could get a discount. Who else is here? Oh, wizard man. I forgot. He's on that side. Let's go say hello. What up, wizard man? Yeah. Fine, mermaid people, if you say so. Nobody is curious why the new farmer is running around in this creepy skull mask. This is definitely the nicest town. Everybody's so non-judgy. Okay, there's a few judgy people, like the old guy, I think. But yeah, you can just run around in a crazy skull mask and everybody's fine with it. Where's, what's her name? Susan. Oh, there she is. Why is she standing next to that dude? I'm gonna have to be jealous. Thought she was gonna be my future wife. Maybe I should get a husband in this playthrough. I feel like I've only once ever gotten a wife. I might as well get another one. Can't get a wife in real life, so let's get one in game. Probably also can't get a husband in real life, but I don't want a husband in real life. But I talked to Gunther. Hey, Linus, give me some of that meat. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she seems nice. I hope she doesn't feel too self-conscious when my wine ends up being... Oh, that's not how you do it. Oh yes, cheese to the soup. That's something I would never do in real life. Ew. Not a big cheese fan. Okay, this better be a good soup. Blah, blah, blah. Now, everybody is actually bringing other things, so it is a potluck. There's loads of other stuff, but why are we not bringing dishes? Why are we just contributing to the stew? Or soup, or whatever. Did he like it? I can never tell whether he really likes it or whether he's busy dying. Yay! It's my high quality cheese that I dumped in. You are all welcome. Okay. Did my horse teleport? Oh shit, did I leave my horse at the beach? Now I'm gonna feel bad. I'm not running all the way to the beach to get him, sorry. This time he's gonna have to find his own way home. We just need another 6, and then we've got 50. Then we can do this. Hardwood, stone, iron bars, battery packs. Nice. Nice. I've never done it. Yeah, it's my first time playing this mod, so I don't know how that actually goes. Oh. I need to talk to the cat every night. We're definitely making enough money now. Cool. Not enough, we can make more obviously, but nice, more battery packs. Okay, so I didn't really need to summon rain at all. Salad. Super healthy meal to feel energized. I never energized. Not a big salad eater. The only salads I like are salads that aren't really salads, that are just more plate of vegetables. Salads, like typical salads, just like meh. Yay, horsey. I'm so sorry for leaving you behind. There's worse places to get left than the beach. Oh, I need to... I say I need to fill up my my silos, but they're actually silos are still fine. What if I should get another barn or something? And go... Or do they not generate any? Sorry, pig, you're in the way. And wool. Oh, and I need another rabbit's foot. I hope every rabbit doesn't just generate one foot. That's also very morbid. Oh hey, another truffle, thanks. Let's put all this back. Let's put this truffle in here as well. Cool. I think what I want another pond. I can put another bring whatever that is. Some kind of shellfish. Bam bam. Okay. To make sure we don't get to Robin's too late. There's so much to do on the farm. Oh, it's an oyster. Yeah, those oysters are fine. They've just been in that chest in the sun for about a year now. Don't worry, they're all good. They're all fine. I might actually just spend that iridium and get that pond full. That is such a waste. That is such a waste, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it on the other pond when that one hits max, but for this one, I'm gonna do it. I'll see, maybe they can give me something really good when they're full. Chilies. I should probably leave all these so they almost say hatch. They all become ripe or produce. I still don't know what the correct term is. On the same day, so I don't have to harvest chilies on multiple days. It does spread your income out a little bit, rather than getting nothing for a few days and then getting a bunch. You get less, but more often. So maybe that's not that bad. I know coffee doesn't actually give a lot. I'm not quite sure why I went all in on the coffee. Oh, finally some hops. Now you can start making that ale for Pab. Finally, after 20,000 years. We can sort out her thirst. Oh, missed one. Okay. Hop. Hop, hop, hop. Yay, yay. And sell, 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 sell. Sell. Then we need 150 hardwood, 600 stone. So, oh, there's no. Oh, let's just do it. I wish there was a click and type in how many you want. $150 hardwood. No. Ah, screw it. 150 hardwood, 600-ish stone. 50 iron bars, 20 battery packs. 50 iron bars, 20 battery packs. I might as well put. But then we're also gonna run to Robin and go build a fish pond. Which, if I go carpenter shop on the wiki, want another fish pond, that's 200 stone, 5 seaweed, 5 algae. Ah, fuck it. 10 stone, 5 and 5. Okay. So excited. Oh, I haven't gone in there in a while. Whoops. I haven't been here in a while either. This is all overgrown. What the hell? Okay. Cool. Yay. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, 600. Oh. Yay! Yay! I'm actually excited about that. Quite excited. Quite excited. Gonna go to Roberts. We can go look at what fruit's available now. Oh, I haven't harvested my fruit trees in a very long time either. Not being very efficient with my farming. No, there's... maybe there's better rewards. Maybe the mod tweaked it slightly. I just never felt like I got anything good from panning. It's so much effort to run towards something and you pan, you get like 1 ore. It's just so much quicker to go mine. I don't understand this. Unless I'm misremembering or I did it wrong. I could just have been doing it wrong. Come on. River Pan. Woo. Woo. Pan. Okay, Robin. Oh, I didn't clean the area again. Shit. I hope there's an open space. I can probably build this. No, I've got enough cloth. Mulled beets. Do you get sugar from it? I wonder. Cool. Nice, thanks. Thanks, Robin. But then I should start upgrading my house as well. Got a lot of money. I don't see any shinies in the water over here. Let's see if we can find any shininess. I should probably go mine again, seeing as I've just used up all my iron, but... Oh. Aww, he's lonely. Oh no, he's not lonely, he's just... doesn't have working legs. But Penny is saving, because Penny is a very nice lady. But he's very proud. Why don't they give him a lower mailbox? I'm just like this guy, just so grumpy old man. You were watching us? No, I wasn't watching. I was taking a walk, minding my own business. Or should I have picked a side? He did the right thing. Nice. Aww. Let's say this. Okie dokie. Cheers, Penny. Oh, I need to go dump something off at the museum as well. What was I doing? Oh. Yeah, so you run here and you see something in the river. It's like, oh, I need to go there. And then you go down, you go back up, and by the time you get there, it's gone. Or by the time you get there, it's a gold. It doesn't feel worth it. Unless it's some good artifact thing that I just don't know about. I just wish they told you what they wanted before you accept this stupid quest. Let's see. What does she want? Ruby, topaz, emerald, gel, amethyst, diamond. And yeah, also don't know the reward. I'm gonna waste all my gems. We'll have to see. Let's smash these geodes and get more gems. At some point, I probably need to upgrade my tools. I just don't see the need for it right now. Ooh. Shit. First one, something new. Nice. Thanks, Clint. You're a good geo-smasher. Talking about geo-smashing, I should do GeoGuessr at some point again. Yay! I've been waiting for one of these that I can build my, my farm computer, I think. I don't really know what it does. But I want one. Come on. Oh. Okay. go see how many things can we donate. So yeah, farm computer. Dwarf gadget, battery pack, refined quartz. I've got all of that now. Nice. Scans the farm, displays useful information. Very cool. Oh shit, I completely forgot about that other piece of land I'm responsible for. Whoops. Let's put it there. No reward. So yeah, this little area here. But I haven't done anything with. I just don't need it. I don't know what I can plant there that's worthwhile. Go build that farm computer. Oh wait, let's go catch another few rainbow trouts so we can just stock that pond up. Don't have to slowly let them breed. We can just... Oh, that wasn't gold. Sparkly bits. I want to at least pan one so I can... I don't know, so I've done it in this playthrough. I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. Oh, there's one, okay. But it's not next to the... Oh, that's not that. Okay, that's actually quite a bit. I don't know. It's probably if you run next to the water and it's coincidentally there, then probably worth doing it. But it's not like you can spend the day panning. One game I should probably still continue playing is Monster Hunter. I played that for a bit and then I just completely stopped. Because I wasn't too keen on the... Ah, shit. I wasn't too keen on the tower defensey bit. I'd much rather play a tower defense game if I want to play a tower defense game. I've actually been wondering, I feel like that could be fun to play on stream if there's a good tower defense game. But I'm not a very... I don't play tower defense games usually, so I don't know. I don't really know what's available and what's not. Let's dump this, and let's dump this. Oh, I was just looking for rainbow trouts, aren't I? Not really seeing them. Seeing, oh, whoops. Whoa. That's not a rainbow trout. Oh, shit. Speedy boy. That's also not a rainbow trout. That's a sturgeon. Am I being dumb? Am I not doing it right? I thought I had it till 7. Sunny day in summer before 7. Algae is important. I don't need all these artifacts, actually. I can just dump them, but let's dump some of the fish instead, because I don't know, I'm collecting the artifacts. The more algae I get, the more fish ponds I can build later. Don't really know how many I want, but I can make that whole area just fish ponds. That could be fun. Okay, I wasn't going to be greedy and go for the treasure, but that was so easy to grab that oh no, oh shit, no. If I lost this fish, it wouldn't have been because of the treasure, it would just been because I'm just a little bit laggy behind this fish. Fish goes up, I go down. Fish goes down, I go up. What? No, stop. Stop. Let me catch you, please. Let me catch you. Don't be so difficult. Come home with me, fishy. I'm gonna put you in a pond if you're a... I feel like it's too difficult. He's not a salmon. Oh, which probably just means it's a sturgeon, isn't it? Then it's a very difficult sturgeon. Or is it just me being stupid? Am I just suddenly bad? I almost had him if I didn't accidentally click. It's just stupid sturgeon. Why was the other sturgeon so easy and that one was so hard? Should I have been eating my trout soup beforehand, maybe? I feel it's too late now. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna try once more. Let's take it. Sure. I'll do one and then we'll go to the farm. Yeah, fine. Ooh, iridium fish. Let's go build this computer and see what it does. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Run. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. Don't need any of this. Don't need any of this. Don't need any of this. Ooh, I do need another chest then because I have too many minerals. Too many minerals. Not enough chests. I can't put these. I'm just gonna temporarily put them in here. I should just remember to... Oh, let's put that fishy away. Why am I saying fishy? I don't know why I'm saying fishy. I'm sorry. I don't call fish fishies. That's not something I typically do. Unless I do it every single time I play this. I don't know. Okay, so... Computer. Refined battery pack. 10 quartz. Oh, I don't think I've got 10 quartz. Oh, shit, I don't have 10. But I can easily make 10. How many battery packs did we say? Just one. Just one, that's... Yeah. Nice piece, it runs off one battery pack. Bam. 2. Is this gonna finish in time? I don't know if I should stream Saturdays. I feel like Saturday... I never get viewers on a Saturday. Maybe I should just be chilling out and say I was just looking up at my screen. Maybe I should just chill Saturdays and focus on streaming during the week. Don't know. Come on. Taking a little bit longer than I thought this usually takes. I would have expected a lot more people would watch streams and stuff on a weekend day, but that might be me forgetting other people have lives and they don't just chill at home watching streams and videos and clips and movies and whatever else people do over weekends. Come on. Fine, I'll do it the next day. It's going to be too much excitement if I do that as well. Okay, so that shed's probably going to get built now, isn't it? I think so. Maybe. I'll be back in just a second. I just need to run to the loo quickly. Okie dokie. I'm back. Let me just quickly do something. Oh, what's this one? Okay. Oh, I thought there would have been like a little cutscene or something. Maybe I should go back into the... Oh, hey, Walrus. It's going okay. How are you? I'm just... I don't know, playing a few games. Having a relaxing weekend. Oh. Oh, nice. It's gonna be fixed tomorrow. Cool. Thanks, Robin. Curious to see how that building's gonna look. Okay, or is that... Did I imagine it? I thought there was a letter. Hope I didn't miss anything important. Let's go look in our animals. Pick up some truffles. Oh, I need to build this farm computers, don't I? Hello, 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 hello. Nice, let's hatch another void egg. I can start having just void chickens. All goth chickens. None of these normal chickens. Cool. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I did a bit of kitchen cleaning, but just because I need to cook. I didn't have space to cook. So before I cooked, I had to clean. But yeah, nice hard working, cleaning your flat. I'm going for a couple of beers. That's good. I'm just drinking a beer right at my PC. A few yesterday while playing board games, but today, just having the one. Yeah, getting out the house on long weekends, always good. Go see some people. Let's sell some of these truffle ores. Why am I hanging on to all of them? Sure. And then farm computer. Where am I going to put the farm computer? In my house or on my front porch? Don't know. Does it fit on my front porch? Okay, no, it's in the house thing. Fine. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. It's a pity it doesn't tell you... Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit at home and drink a 6-pack of beer, but I'll have one beer with, like, my dinner occasionally. So I don't feel it's that bad. If I didn't drink without going out, I would just never, ever, ever drink anything. Which is probably also a good thing. I don't know. I just get tired of just drinking water and drink some Coke Zero and stuff occasionally as well. But when you don't want to drink something sweet, then what the hell is there to drink? I'm just like, screw it. I'll just drink a beer, a nice, tasty, tasty beer, especially when it's hot, like it is this weekend. But yeah, it's not a... Like, I'm not going to sit and get drunk at home. I've actually considered buying those tiny, tiny little bottles of beer you can get in the grocery stores, like the 200 milliliter bottles, just so I have a little bit of something nice to drink occasionally. Because I drink so slowly. Like, a can of beer lasts me hours. I just sort of slowly sip at it. I haven't been out to the pub in a while. I think I've been in a pub. I've been in a pub once and outside of a pub once since COVID. And yeah, it's just not... We're not doing that let's go to the pub thing quite yet. Oh, I should put that away. Whoops. Okay, I need to sort out my chest situation. What's a better way to do all of this? This is not ideal. Should I do some of it over here? Yeah, I've tried the non-alcoholic beers, but they just don't taste good. And if they don't taste good, then why drink them? Then I'll just drink water. Some of my friends really like the 0% Heinekens, but I don't even like normal Heinekens. Normal Heinekens are just okay. If I'm somewhere and somebody says, hey, here's a beer for you, I'm not going to say no if it's Heineken, but I will never buy one. And all the others, I haven't found a good one yet. Don't know. It's just not great. I need to find something that tastes very good. Because yeah, I don't drink it to get drunk. I just drink it because it's really, really tasty. Especially on a hot summer's day. It's nothing better than a nice cold beer. And on a slightly colder day, the Guinness is great. And on a very cold day, I like a glass of port. Nice and sweet, nice and warm. So good. Yeah. I don't really know what I exactly like. I sort of switch in between things. I go through phases. Never a big lager fan, but occasionally I get into it, and then I drink a lot of those. I mean, not a lot. I'll have one or two when we go out. But yeah, it goes through phases. I should get into ales again. When I used to go to the pub a lot, I used to drink a whole bunch of ales. Like everywhere we go, I'll try a new ale, but seeing as I haven't gone to the pub in a very, 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 very long time, I haven't done that in a very, very long time. I'm making a new chest zone here. These are gonna be food. And this one's gonna be a minerals one. I don't think you can move chests, can you? I just want to find something that I can drink that doesn't have crap loads of sugar. It's not sweet, just tasty. I can drink a pot of tea as well, but I get tired of tea and coffee. I want to find a cool drink that's not super sweet. And I just can't think of anything that's not like a sweet soda-y kind of drink. Are these all the minerals? Sure. Mineral. Probably have added more in there, couldn't I? And then I want to take all the cooked foods out of this one. That's food, that's food, that's food, that's food, that's food, that's food. That's food. Yeah, they can go in here. Food. Cool. I should organize these a little bit and split the fruit from the... I need to go Google what yerba is. Yerba. What is that? Herbal tea from South America. Oh, is that yerba mate? Is it safe to drink? Is the first thing in Google pops up with. But if it's tea, isn't it hot, or do people drink it cold? Oh, it's just a bunch of caffeine again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm not going to drink that late on a late evening when it's hot. Yeah, I should. I like trying things, so maybe if I ever see it, I'll remember, and I'll give it a go. I always find it interesting, all the different drinks people in different places of the world. It's like the standard drink, but then you get to a different place and people are like, what the hell is that? Let's do that. I put a little statue there, I think. Let's take the bear statue. Let's take the bear statue away. How can I... Oh, I just left click it. I was right clicking it. Bam. Bear statue. We can put the chicken statue there as well. Cool. Nice little statue garden. Ooh. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have sold all my... Where's my horse? Grass. Oh, there he is. The grass is too long. I lost the horse. Yeah, I'll definitely put that in my brain on a list of things that I should try at some point in my life. If I see it in a shop or something. Oh, okay, cool. I will have enough things to make wine from then. Okay, I need to come back here. Our wine can wait. We'll just do farm work today then. Why is everything suddenly... Oh, I've been neglecting this, haven't I? Let's leave the star fruit until last, because they need to be... Oh, wait. plant them afterwards. That. Sure. We are making progress with our little greenhouse. Don't know what we're going to do in the other greenhouse place, because I don't think we have enough money to make, not enough money, not enough stuff to make more sprinklers. That's going to be a bit tough, but I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush at all. I'm assuming it's a greenhouse thing. I thought it was. I thought I read something about that, but I could just be very wrong, and it's not that at all. I haven't been harvesting this in the most efficient way. Yeah. This is how I should be doing it. And I can do these, yeah, all three. Okay, that's the correct way. Thinking, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just harvesting. I'm just harvesting some berries. Which is the good thing about the greenhouse is, like, every kind of seed. I think cranberries actually only grow in the winter. These guys, I don't know when and where they actually grow. These guys only grow in, is it in spring? I'm not sure. But in the greenhouse, you can plant whatever you want all year around, and things don't die at the end of a season. So you just plant berries and they just grow forever, which is good. And I'm taking the valuable rare things I get and turn the fruits into seeds so that I can plant more of them. And then later on, I'm going to replace all the cheaper berries with these more expensive ancient fruits. So yeah, I'm going to slowly just remove these and plant these until this entire place is just filled with rare, expensive thing. Oh no, that's my sprinkler. And they're going to turn them all into wine. And then later on, I'm going to age the wine in my house, and then I'm going to make millions. And then I don't really know what I'm going to do with those millions, but just like normal life, rich people, it's not about what you're going to do with the money, it's just about getting all of it. Just want all the money. Ah, shit. I forgot. The starfruit is just so much effort. It's just so much effort. I've never played Don't Starve. I didn't like the look of it, but I think it's just one of those, I probably just misjudged it. It did look like an interesting game. It's one of the few sort of crafting games that I haven't tried. I probably just should have, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's turn these 8 cranberries into starfruits. Oh, I don't just have 8, I have 12. So that's what's it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, the starfruits make really good, expensive wine as well, but it only grows one fruit, then you harvest it, then you have to plant it again, so it's not that efficient. So currently I'm just taking that fruit, turning it all into seeds, so I've got a whole bunch. And then I'm just going to save it in case I need one later. And I'm not going to, it's too much effort. Okay. I can't remember. Did she say that was going to be done today? Does my horse fit through here? Oh, it does. I'm not sure if she said this was done today or tomorrow. I've lost track of the days. Okay, tomorrow. I think I might have misread because this does not look like it's going to be a growth area. This looks like it's a normal shed. Yeah, we'll see when this is done. I think I might have just misread this. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of these crafting games that are just so much more fun in co-op than they are solo. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot more grindy when you have to do it solo. Which I'm sometimes okay with, but yeah. Other times would be cool. Because you can play this co-op as well. You can build a couple tiny houses on your farm and everybody, like I think up to 4 people. And everybody has their own little farmhouse. Very cute. I've never played with someone before, but I think that could be fun. Oh wow, I spent all day just on farm things. Oh shit, I haven't. We're gonna make blueberry wine, aren't we? So yeah, here's my little keg selection where I just make some blueberry wine and just have them sit here in kegs. For I don't know how long, I can't remember. A lot of clicking, so much clicking. Yeah, but I need to fill up this entire place with kegs. But I don't have enough stuff to make kegs. So this is where this game gets interesting then, and you just want to do one more day, and then you do one more day, and one more day, and one more day, because you could say, oh, I just want to make 10 more kegs, and you check and you say, oh crap, it's wood and copper and iron, shit, I don't have enough iron. Then you go to the mine and you go get some iron, and while you're at the mine you get distracted in fighting monsters, and then blah 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 blah. 3 hours later you still don't have a keg and you haven't gone to sleep yet. It's good, but it's also nice. Yeah, make your own goals. Yeah, let's sell all the rest. Oh yay, finally we have the pale ale that Pam wanted. I'm gonna sell all this wine. I'm gonna sell all these extra fruits. What's that? Pine tar. I can't even remember what I wanted to use the pine tar for. Shit, we got 10 diamonds, nice. What did I want to use the pine? Oh, I thought I was going to build a lot of these guys. And then it did suddenly start raining and storming a lot, and I didn't need it. Which is always fun. Oh, I can build some lampposts. I have enough battery packs now. Ooh, but now I don't have iron. Got 9 iron. Oh, let's smelt some of the gold in case I need a gold. Because I'm gonna need sprinklers unless I don't want to water thing every day. I don't want to water them manually. This is too shit. Iron, gold, and quartz. And yeah, I don't have iridium. I've only got like 1 or 2 bars. That's not enough. Let's see what our computer says. This is a nice addition. I've never built this computer on the farm. Crops ready. Oh, I missed 7 crops. Open tilled soiled once. Oops, I missed machines ready 9. Which open spots? Maybe the open spot is in the greenhouse, or maybe it's in here, I just don't see it. Machines ready? Is it the fish that I skipped? Oh. That. I should expand this area as well. Make a few more. Oh, it's my horse. Like, where the hell am I stuck? Yeah, it's getting late, I know. I can leave that truffle oil there until the next day. That's fine. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to leave that there in the chest. Sell. Okay. And today, or tomorrow, as soon as I go to sleep today, we're gonna have that other building ready. I'm so excited about seeing what that is about. Hope I'm not disappointed. Nice, lot of money. What gave us this much? Truffle oil's actually quite expensive. Almost 1,500 per oil. These things are cheap. A lot of wine. That's a big chunk of cash. And then a bunch of berries and things. Huh. Okay. Definitely getting a lot of money. As soon as Robin's done with the fish pond, I think I should start upgrading my house. See if I can get that basement going. I think it's 50,000 gold to upgrade the house. Ooh, this week's dish. Maple bars. No idea what a maple bar is. I'm not sure if I've ever had maple syrup in my life. I must have. But, I don't know. Maybe I went to an American kind of diner thing and they had like fake maple syrup. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had like genuine Canadian maple syrup. Ooh, look at all those batteries. Yeah, the way you get batteries in this game is by building lightning rods, and then when there's a storm, the lightning rods generate battery packs. Very scientific. Very, very correct scientific. That's probably better than having to go mine for lithium and building your own battery factory or whatever the hell. Hey, sheep is ready to be trimmed. Give me that wool. It looked like that guy pooped, but he didn't. He dug up a truffle. We're not making oil out of poop, we're making oil out of truffles. I wish I knew whether I must have, but I can't think of where I would have had maple syrup. But if I think about maple syrup, I am thinking about a specific taste. So, I don't know, I must have. Or maybe I'm just thinking, maybe my mind is just combining, I don't know, normal sweet syrup and what I think a tree tastes like. I don't know. I've never been to Canada, so maybe if I ever go to Canada, I'll make sure to, I don't know, drink all the maple syrup I can get. How's this going? Oh, nice, that pond is done. I'm gonna fish one of these out. And I'm gonna throw them in this pond. Oh shit, I need to make a sign. Where's a tree I can chop down quickly? I get to... Oh, I can't get to that tree. Damn. It's just... The sign is so useful. It's so dumb that it doesn't just come with the sign. How much wood do I need for a sign? Should I just run back? Oh, 25, fine, let's just run back quickly. Okay. Now I really wish I had a bunch of pancakes. Cool. Let's put this back as well. Okay. Let's go put that sign down, and I should move these, but it's so much effort to move. I'll need to move one, and then move the other one into its place, and then move the other one, and I think it... Oh no, maybe it doesn't take time. Maybe she does it instantly. I need to look. I need to look into... So I can have... Oh. Should I make eel, eel, cucumber, cucumber, and then salmon, salmon? Meh, let's just leave it like that. Okay, I've talked to my animals and petted them, so let's go see. Let's go see what's going on in that little house up there. Oh, it's nice on the outside. Oh, okay, no, it's not a greenhouse thing. I was very wrong. Where did I read that? Maybe I accidentally read about the wrong mod. Oh, it's got 2 levels. Dang. So what's this gonna be? Oh, I'm gonna casks and stuff. Nice. Nice. So... Okay. Probably need to learn how to make them first. I'm gonna go through the door now. I just want to see what's in here. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Very technical. We don't do the technical stuff. We just do expenses, income, profits for... Blah. Okay. Keg assembly instructions. Interesting. What's this? It's some Stardew Valley expanded source code. On day started, force a player mail received contains is complete. Or the player's computer community center. Remove character from its location. Oh, Morris. So what is it saying? If you've completed the community center. Oh, and you've received a letter saying the community center is complete. Morris goes away. Interesting. Cute. Cute. Yeah, the problem with mods is you start playing and then you... Oh, damn. Oh, damn, nice. Then you wish you had another mod, and then you wish you had another mod, and then you wish you had another mod. But I always play a game the first time just vanilla, and then I'll do mods. But it really depends on the game. With certain games it works really well. Also depends what the mods are. I like adding content mods where there's just more stuff. More things to do, like more vegetables, more, or in other games, let's say Skyrim, more swords, more armor, more spells, more monsters. I like things that just add. I'm not a big fan of things that rework the entire thing, like change the rules. It depends. It really depends. Like with stuff like Skyrim, the most popular mod is the one that just fixes the bugs. Oh, it's not this one. This game suddenly feel a bit stuttery. But yeah, I always like playing the vanilla one through, and then I want to just mod it up. Because it gives you a completely different experience. But yeah, it depends on the mods. Is that special honey? Oh, it's not wild honey. Ooh. But yeah, it's just so hard to pick a mod. That's why I like to just do like pick a mod list or a mod pack where someone else has already gone through and picked a bunch of stuff that works well together and doesn't break. But sometimes isn't great because people like different things, so they might pick all the mods that change, I don't know. If you think about Skyrim, everyone's naked, for example. It's like, oh, that's not quite what I wanted. I don't really want everyone to be naked. I just wanted more swords. Like, But sometimes you just have to, if you're too lazy to do it all yourself, then you just have to deal with what other people like as well. The mod list I'm currently playing does not have everyone naked. I checked. Because that would be unfortunate if I played and then suddenly a bunch of naked people ran on screen. But yeah, I always try and mod something. Yeah, but I think once you start modding Skyrim, you spend more time fiddling with mods than you do playing sometimes. Because I'm already wondering, oh, should I have added a different mod back? Should I have added more mods on top of that? And that mod list that I added already has, I think, 1,000 and something mods in. So it's going to be so easy to just break it. And the game does crash occasionally. It just depends what you want. If you want more of the same, then it's always good mod the game, add more stuff. If you've got another game that you want to experience, then I think, yeah, just drop that and go play the other game and then maybe come back a few years later. Well, that's what I did with Skyrim, where I originally played it on my Xbox. Played on my Xbox 360. Man, Skyrim's old. Where's my horse? I left my horse somewhere and I'm not sure where. Shit. Did I leave him up at the... Where did I leave my horse? Did I leave him up at the house on the left? Did I run this? Whoops. But yeah, there's so many games that I just feel is perfect for the you want to add more stuff after you completed it. Like, I really want to play... Aha, there it is. I really want to play Subnautica again, but I thought, wow, that would have been good if you could add a bunch of content mods. The 360 was my first console. I've always just had PCs growing up. Sorry, I didn't have a PC. The family computer. And then, yeah, I started working and I thought, ooh, upgrading a PC is really expensive and I would have had to buy a new one. So I thought, let's try this console thing for a while. And then I bought the 360 and I had a lot of fun with it. First time in my life using controllers was a bit interesting. Getting used to how that works. Where would I find Pam in this time of day? Should I look it up? Is Pam in the tavern? The saloon, sorry. Yeah, I still have my 360 in a box somewhere. I thought about donating it to some hospitals and whatever, but they don't want the 360. They want newer consoles. Let me just quickly check. Where the hell is Pam? In the summer on a Sunday. Pam. Pam. Regular schedule. Oh, she's at work. But she's heading to the saloon. She should have been at the saloon already. She's really slow. There she is. Pam, I know you're heading to the saloon, but you wanna pre-drink this? Nice. Cool. Great. Finally we completed this quest. Aww. You can probably get a really cheap 360 now. Oh, I forgot about this, but yeah, it's just so old. And that's when I decided that I just want to stick with PCs for now, because now if I want to play one of my old 360 games, I have to go dig the Xbox out of the cupboard and go plug it in. Or if I want to play an old PC game, it doesn't matter how new my PC is, I can just play the old game on it. I don't really know. Microsoft's doing fairly well with their backwards compatibility, so I think you can play most of them actually on the newest Xbox. But I don't even know which Xbox is the newest Xbox. I really want... Oh shit, I forgot about this. I really wonder whether they've done it on purpose, that they have the naming be the worst naming the world has ever seen. Is it on purpose to confuse you so people accidentally buy an old console and then go buy a new one as well? Or is there someone that works at Microsoft that thinks that's a sensible naming scheme? So, Ruby, Topaz, Emerald. Ruby, Emerald, what is it? Oh, that. What does the Topaz look like? Oh, Topaz. Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Jade, Amethyst, Diamond. Jade, Amethyst, Diamond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's such a dumb naming scheme. Holy shit. If you write it all down, you went from Xbox to Xbox 360 to Xbox One to Xbox One X to Xbox Series S and then X. Or the other way around? Was there one in between? I don't even know. It's just so stupid. I know they wanted to get away from, let's say, what PlayStation does with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because they want to have multiple models in the same generation because they're starting to treat it more like a PC. But I still feel there's a better way of doing that. Like, really. They could have called it Xbox 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, or whatever. It's just so stupid. Like I said, I read gaming news. I'm not super into console gaming things, but I play games a lot. I play games on Game Pass. I have the Xbox app installed on my PC. I read news stories every day on multiple gaming sites, and I'm not instantly sure which one's the latest one. So how the hell is some grandma gonna buy one and get the correct one at Christmas for someone? It just, I don't know. It must be intentional. Some chaos method that, yes, you buy the wrong one and then you get the correct one later. I don't know. There must be some reason. I just don't understand it. I really don't. And yes, sure, I get why they did the Xbox 360 and they just do Xbox One, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, because then it looks like you're a few numbers behind Sony and oh no. But I don't think that would have been... Like, yeah, if they're worried about people being too dumb and they'll think, oh, the PlayStation is PlayStation 4, but the Xbox is only Xbox 3. Oh no, that PlayStation must be better. If they're worried about that, then why the hell did they go with their confusing number scheme right now? They could have just gone Xbox A, Xbox B, Xbox C, and then it's not even... I don't know. There's so many different things they could have done. I don't understand it. But maybe that's my fault. Maybe if I was more successful in life, I would understand. Yeah, I love internal code names. We've got so many cool internal code names for projects in our company. I wish I could say what they are. I just leak stuff. And yeah, our coolest internal code name actually made it out as the product name once, because I don't know why. I was very surprised, but we go with all these themes. But yeah, I love internal code names for projects. And I feel they're always more interesting because the engineers probably pick it and not the marketing people. I hate with some of the stuff our marketing people comes up with. Our company's slogan. I hate it. I hate it. I know our director of technology hates it. I know our director of engineering dislikes it. I wouldn't say hate, he dislikes it. I know the support people for that company dislikes it. I just don't understand how people have marketing people make all these decisions and they don't quite understand what it's about. Okay, we're going to find Emily. Where the hell would Emily be? I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to look this up again. Emily. I would have looked it up even if I had the time, to be completely honest. We are on a Sunday in the summer. Regular schedule, I'm assuming then. Oh, she's at the saloon. She works at the saloon? Since when? Shit, I don't know that. If that's true, that the Switch port for Witcher was called Switcher, then that is amazing. And they should feel really proud of themselves. Because what else would you call it? That is so good. Sorry, a bit of a cough suddenly. Oh, we're going to the saloon. Man, that's cute. I love that. That is so good. Emily! That is the best thing I've heard, and I can't believe I've never thought about that. But just because I don't think about the Switch at all, really. That's not... It doesn't... What the hell? Oh, should I give them one by one? Oh, shit. Am I seriously going, hey Emily, here's this. Hey Emily, here's this. Hey Emily, here's this. Hey Emily. This better be a big reward. Ah. Ugh. Crystals. Definitely not marrying Emily. I don't even know if she's single, actually. Is she? Yes, she is, but... Sorry, Emily, you're too into your crystals. I can't. Okay. Nice. What are we gonna do? We still have time. We're just gonna go to the... Let's go mine more iron. But I always love it when leaks and things for new consoles or new projects from companies happen where you know nothing about it. All you know is the code name. It always makes it sound so mysterious and cool. And sometimes it's so silly because you've got such, I don't know, aggressive macho names. Project Scorpion. And then it's, I don't know, cute little game when you feed dogs. Or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe that's on purpose to keep people confused. Oh, nice. Look at all this iron right at the entrance. Nice. Maybe that's why I never complete any personal projects that I do, because I never pick a code name for it. It's hard enough to pick an actual name for like an application or a project, or like if I'm coding variable names. Same as when I play a game, I need to pick a character name. It's so hard. And when you have to pick a code name for your project or the product actual name, I mean, that's permanent. I spent so long trying to pick my Twitch account name, and I really, really regret it now. I don't know if I should rebrand. Oh, yeah, I remember Scarlet, I think. That sounds familiar. But I feel like Scarlet is such a popular code name. Okay. Die Ghost. I just think... Okay, no, they can't really reset there. Like Microsoft can't go and say, we're not going to call this the Xbox anymore. Fine, stick with Xbox, but... Yeah. And they could have gone with, from now on, we're just going to call this the Xbox Series A. The A1 and the A2 and the A3, and then next time, this is the Series B. Oh, but then people think A is better than B, because if you get an A, that's better than getting a B. Yeah, naming is difficult, because something might also be in a certain area, like in some country, in some culture, it might be an actual perfect, nice, fine name, and it's all good. And then you go to another country and you're actually insulting someone's mother. It's quite hard. But yes, no reason to make it gibberish. At least be sensible about it. I just want it to be logical. I want to be able to not read. Yes, Xbox, Y box, and Z box. Perfect. And then when you run out of letters, you just add more X's and more Y's and more Z's. Shit, I said Z box and not Z box. Oh, I am ashamed. Queen is gonna come to my flat and take away my citizenship. I should go drink some tea to make up for it. Oh shit. Didn't realize I was late. Oh shit, I came with a horse, didn't I? Yeah, I arrived with a horse. Let's go. Yeah, if I couldn't play Red Dead Redemption today, at least I can ride a horse in Stardew Valley. It's not quite the same, but good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, we've loads of time. I don't know why I'm panicking. Oh yeah, there's just so many better names they could have come up with, and I can't believe they're still doing the nonsense. Like, what are they going to call the next one? I just don't understand how there's no connection. When they said they're going to do the series thing, I thought, oh, okay, cool. From then on, it's always just going to be Xbox Series something, and then it's going to follow up. But no, let's make our console ranges look like your, I don't know, it's a monitor name. It's just so dumb. No, I don't want to get on the horse. I want to put away my cave carrots. Where is my cave carrots? Oh, in there. Okay. Snooze time. What is the time in real life? 9 o'clock. Crops ready 7. Oh, I didn't see that. Machines ready 3. Fine. Yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna go buy an Xbox now because people talk about how ridiculous the name is. I wonder if they must get more sales due to the names being confusing than the other way around. We'll see. If the next PlayStation comes out and it's called the PlayStation 2 written out, or TOO-7, I don't know, some weird words appended, then we know confusing names actually help. Like, people complain a lot and say, oh, people thought the Wii U was an expansion and not because it's too close to just, what the hell? Oh, I've never even gone to her to make my own. But yeah, if people complain about Wii and Wii U being the same, then at least that makes sort of logical sense. Ooh. Place cloth or dyeable clothing in the field. Can I? Oh, I can't do my shoes. I want my shoes to be a different color. I've never made anything in the sewing machine. Yeah, unless they decide they want to sell Game Pass again. Unless it's just going to be called like a Windows box. No, what they're probably going to do is they're going to rename Windows to also be Xbox. And they're going to rename Game Pass again to also be called Xbox. Then everything's just going to be called Xbox. With random digits and numbers all spread together. And one's going to be spelled with an X and one's going to be spelled with a KS at the end, just to make it nice and confusing. Kent wants a star fruit. Sure, I've got... Ah, shit. I will have some. I don't have one now. But good thing those quests aren't timed, so I am okay with that. But I don't really care about Xbox either these days, because if you've got a PC, you don't need an Xbox as well. Which I'm really happy that they did. There aren't that many games that are on Xbox that you can't get on a PC. They could have been, I don't know, the way they used to be, and they just need to improve that Game Pass app on PC and just make it like Steam. Give a proper install folder everything goes to, so if I want to mod it or edit some settings files, you can just go do it. Because at the moment, if a game is cheap, I'll rather buy it on Steam than play it on Game Pass, even though the Game Pass one is free if I've already paid for it. Because it always runs worse, and you can't always access your files. It's just a mess. Ooh, am I gonna make void mayonnaise? I'm gonna make some void mayonnaise with that void egg. Yes. Can you make dinosaur egg mayonnaise? Apparently, yes. Oh, I'm gonna go put this in my fridge. Okay. I'm just so happy Sony's been starting putting games on PC as well. Because I think there's probably more people who will buy the game on PC than people who usually would have bought an extra PlayStation. And they lose... I don't really know. Do they make a profit out of their consoles these days? I know you didn't used to. So if someone buys a console and they only buy like 3 games, then you lose money, or they lose money. But I'm not sure if it's like that anymore, or whether everyone now makes money out of their hardware. Because yeah, it's all gone so expensive. Oh, the corn has started growing, but I'm not going to pick the corn until it's all ripe. Cool. And... oh, there's one over there, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll leave the corn until they all sync up. And I don't have to pick them every day. Sell. And I'll leave all the hops in case I want to make a big batch of pale ale later. Oh no, they're in this chest. Oof. Are they in this chest? Yes, they are. Let's sell that dinosaur egg. What I do need is I do need to think about that other greenhouse. I'm not going to build iridium sprinklers, we're going to build quality sprinklers. How many sprinklers can I build? Iron, gold, quartz. I'm back to not being able to say quartz yet. Okay, I can build 8. I can build 8. I need to go mine more gold, actually. Wow. Let's make some iron, and then we'll... yeah, I can't remember. It was a Nintendo that makes profits on the Switch. I know one of them, or at least one. I read an article about it a while ago that makes profit. Nintendo has to make profit on that Switch because I can't believe they pay a lot of money for that hardware that's so old. They have to. But yeah, where Microsoft just basically gives Xboxes away as long as you sign up for Game Pass, which is the best value for gaming, probably. I don't want to say ever, but I mean it's not as good as peak time Steam sales, but I like Game Pass for the games that I will never replay, or a new game that I'll buy again later if I want to mod it, where on Game Pass I'll just play it through once. Yeah, I mean Switch shouldn't be that expensive. But I think they don't want to make it too cheap, because then it will... I don't know. If you then compare them, it's like, why is this one so cheap and the other one so expensive? Must be because it's shit. Probably not. I don't think Nintendo cares. I think Nintendo, they're too much in their own world to care about any of those kinds of things. If they cared about being compared, they would have had proper online and save backups and all those things ages ago. Which is also why I'm not buying a Switch. Because I don't want to pay extra for online shit. It's just nonsense. Oh, I want to actually... Sure, I want a bridge. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I really want that bridge because this is... It's shit running up here to cross. I think she'll just build that bridge on the left. What do we say? 900 stone. I think so. But I'm still considering buying a Switch just to play through some Nintendo games that I've never played in my life. Instead of using an emulator. Okay. Let's go get some gold. Oh, I was actually gonna end stream, I think. I'm probably gonna end stream after this day. Because yes, I need a few things. I want to go to bed early tonight. So I'm not too asleep tomorrow morning. Oh, I'm gonna be so grumpy having to get up early. Oh. What are you doing here? What do we say? 900 stone. Oh. Yeah, she likes it when you spend a lot of money, apparently. Yeah, she's my most liked person because I give her loads of cash. Then Leia. I don't really know who I should go for this time. I was saying Sophia, but she doesn't really like me at all. It's pity Krobus isn't single. Waking up next to this in the morning. Rough. Yeah. I mean, I sort of get it. Like on PC side, it's not like no one pays for the online storage. It's paid by Steam's cut when the game gets sold. But I like the idea that but yeah, that would be the same. Like Sony takes just as big a cut if a game gets sold on whatever, whether it's a retail thing or a digital copy. So yeah, that's not a very good excuse, is it? Yeah, it's just on PC side, Steam just provides, or Valve just provides so much more for their 30 than Sony or Microsoft provides, I think. Especially Microsoft, you would think they would have made that bit free by now. It's not like they don't know anything about networking, or I mean, they've got all their servers for all the Office 365 things and everything. Okay, people pay for that as well, but yeah. Do you get that for free with Game Pass? Oh, maybe you do at least get that for free with Game Pass. I've never, even when I had my Xbox, I only play solo games, so I never paid for whatever, gold. Was it called gold? I think so. Yeah, it sucks losing. Because yeah, I was about to buy a Switch ages ago, and then I read a bit about someone who lost their Switch and their account is basically just screwed and you can't transfer stuff over. But I don't know if that was real or the case, but then it just didn't feel like it was worth it. And I built a new PC a while ago, and all I had to do was just reinstall a few of my games, and I just started playing, and you keep going where you left off, because all your save games are perfectly transferred and perfectly backed up. If I had to go manually copy every save game for every game across, that would have sucked. I can't remember when last I didn't have a when I had a game where the save didn't transfer. But yeah, all these costs, they're included with... Oh, but does anyone else other than Steam do... Like, if you buy a game on Epic, does that have save game? Does cloud storage? I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, but I don't really know. Because I own a bunch of games on there, but I've never played a game on there. I just grab the free ones and do nothing with it. Because once again, I'd much rather just play the game on Steam. Because there's zero benefit for playing anything else. Like, nothing. So yeah. Good times. Yeah, I remember having to ages ago backing up my own saves. Oh yeah, you're just saying copying to flash drive. Yeah, I remember having some floppies with the save games on. But then there were some games where I didn't think you didn't have cloud syncing yet, so I actually had some online at some point as well. Or other games you just fine, screw this, if I lose the save game I'll just stop playing this game, I'll never play it ever again. I just don't feel like that should be an extra cost, that should be a base feature. Because it's not like it's something fancy. It's not like it's some new technology that someone's now figured out. And yes, storage is expensive, but... I don't know. If someone's bought a product and bought a game, let some of that money go into backing up your saves. I forgot that I needed to kill a bunch of these dudes as well. Yeah, when I started playing, floppies were these big, actual floppy things. And then these smaller ones came out, and we didn't call them floppies. We called them stiffies. Because they weren't floppy. What was the size of those ones? If I turn this on, is this actually going to grab the correct browser? No, I don't understand why it's so hard, why OBS is struggling so much with grabbing my correct browser window. Yay. So I think it was 1.44. Was it these? No, fine, fuck it, let's agree for once. So I never used those, like these big ones. This was before we had a PC at home. The first PC I worked with had these. And we called them floppies. And when these ones came out, they're not floppy. So I don't know if other countries did this as well, but we called it stiffies. This was a floppy and this was a stiffy. And yeah, now that's a lot funnier than it was back then, but that's just what we called it. And yeah, you go somewhere, you copy a bunch of stuff, and you show up with a big stack of these. But yeah, so these were the... Yeah, I don't know how much you could store on one of those. But yeah, these were like piece of paper level floppy. Or at least these were like hard, durable plastic. But yeah, good old days. I can't remember where. Oh, backing up save games, yeah. Yeah, but I think in every language people actually just call them floppies. I don't know if that's a... Let me Google that. Did anyone else call floppies stiffies? I don't know. Oh, it's a South African thing, apparently. Yeah, it's a South African thing. Yeah, other countries apparently didn't do it. I'm sure there might be some country out there that also did it, but as far as wherever I googled right now is concerned, it's other people called both of them just floppies. But us dumb South Africans decided that's not floppy compared to the other one. That one's quite stiff. Let's call it stiffy. I like how every country has their specific words for things. It's fun. Like I say, we call, or the one I like the most is we call traffic lights robots. And I just always thought everyone calls it that. And then you get to the UK and you say, turn left at the robot, and they're like, turn left at the what? Ah. Dyskieta. Yeah, Polish. Oh, I struggle with pronouncing Polish words. There's just... It's not like every Polish word is difficult. I feel like there's a bit of a stereotype about how Polish is just so difficult because it's just a bunch of letters with no vowels. But while I was studying, there was... I studied with one Polish guy. And this is in a class with... mostly Afrikaans people with a few English people, and there's like one Polish guy there, and none of the lecturers could pronounce his surname. There's just too many W's and X's and Z's and things next to each other. So the lecturer just used to call him Mr. Unpronounceable, which I think is a bit shitty. Well, it depends how he felt about it. I don't really know how he felt about it, but I feel like if you're a lecturer, you should check with someone whether they're okay with it, because yeah, I feel like it's not. He probably gets it every single day with people like, what the hell is your surname? How do you pronounce that? And I still don't know how. Yeah, so I look at that. I don't know, it's the Z. The Z in that name. Grze. Is the first Z, do you say that? Is it Grzegorz? No, I can't even say that. But then the next one I can't pronounce. I can get as far as brz. And then I don't even know how you pronounce that other letter. And then there's too many C's and Z's. Like, I don't understand it. How do you pronounce an S, a Z, and then a C, and then a Z? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not understand. But yes, language. Interesting. Well, you get a lot of people, like you speak a language, then people struggle really hard because they want to figure out how to roll their R's, where we spend a lot of time in school learning not to do it when you speak English. It's so silly. And then you get to the UK and you talk to, I don't know, some Scottish people, and people are rolling their R's anyway. But yeah, that's... That name, that last name, that's not even gonna try. I feel I'm just gonna insult someone if I try and say that. Yeah, I always find it hard in some languages where that sound does just not exist in another language. I think people... Once again, people who only speak one language usually tend to really mock how people pronounce. A lot of people like mock Japanese people for, I don't know if it's saying R when you should be saying L or the other way around, but do they have L's in their language? I don't think so. And then, yeah, then that same English person would try to say a word where they're supposed to make a sound or something and they can't do it, and well, that's fine. That's normal. Okay, let's put all of this away, and then I think that is going to be that is gonna be it. It for me for today. Tired. I'm not hungry. I've had too much soup earlier. Yeah, I wish I learned more languages. I could have easily just built up and learned like just a few words, but usually these days if I travel somewhere I learn a few words. Just like really basic stuff, like thank you and hello and I'm sorry. Stuff like that. But other than that, it's just hard. Especially if you don't already speak a language in that. Let's just check this thing and then we are done. Crop's ready. Ooh, this is gonna be a big crop day. Where is this? Is that in the greenhouse or is it? I don't know. 35 machines ready? Maybe it's wine that's almost ready, some of them. Okay. Whoa. Do I even have music app open? I don't know, I just started directly playing a game. I wish I could figure out on this music app to make it shuffle, because every single time I start playing it plays the same song. But yes, thank you so much, Walrus. Thanks for keeping me company the last hour or two in my stream. That was really nice. Nice having a bit of a chat about how shitty Xbox naming scheme is, and then language in general. Hope you have a really good rest of the weekend. I'm probably not streaming tomorrow. Unless I get home really early and I feel like it, but I think I'm probably going to be very tired tomorrow night when I get home. Tired and grumpy. And then I'm just gonna rest. Maybe rest a bit and play some games or something. Watch some TV. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to become bigger and smaller. I'm scrolling down on my, on my chat. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I'm not particularly funny or exciting, and I'm never going to be the kind of person who sort of screams and gets all crazy. I just want to chill and be cozy and lazy in a good way. Just chill. I just want to be chill, because that's how I want my evenings to be. So it's always just going to be chill, unless I play a horror game at some point. Then I'm not going to chill, because I get scared really easily. Yeah, I talk so quietly. That's why my mic is so sensitive. I don't like talking loudly. It's going to interrupt my neighbors, but even normally I don't talk loudly. But yes, before I get distracted, I'm actually going to end, as it says on screen. Maybe I should keep it saying ending soon. I wanted to change it, just say the end, but then I thought, if I keep on talking for 5 minutes, maybe saying soon is a good idea. But yes, cool. Thank you so much. Anyone else who was watching, or who lurked, anything like that, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. But yes, the end. Have a good rest of the night. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.